everyone, welcome to today's stream. We are playing Jackpot Crash Course. And don't mind the blood on the chair, that's it's for decoration because you know it's Halloween season. And that is totally for decoration and nothing else, okay? Just so you know, that's all that is. And also, no, this isn't a gacha pull stream. This is like gambling, like, you know, gambling, the other type of gambling. So not Genshin, not Honkai. That was there when I bought it. Yeah, exactly. That was there when I bought it. So don't worry about it. I'm also going to include this just in case there's anyone that might not like these things. So these are the trigger warnings for the game. Please check out the trigger warnings. If you are... Actually, let me do this too. In case any of these themes may be unappealing to you, I'm also gonna do this. Linking the game in the description in case anyone wants to play it. Because right now, Jackpot Crash Course, so this game was made by the same people who created Dead Plate and Elevator Hitch, which I've played on this channel before. So if you guys know about those games, this is made by the same people. I'm pretty sure this is made by the same people. And this is kind of like, well, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's some funky business going on, basically, and there's going to be a couple of kind of gruesome scenes that we're going to see, so if that's not your cup of tea, then this isn't the stream for you. But I thought that this would be a good game to play since it is spooky season. This isn't necessarily scary in the sense of horror. I'd say this is more like kind of psychological. I'm guessing, I don't actually know much. I'm guessing this is more like psychological. So we're gonna go right into it and hopefully, oh, new game, not continue. Obviously I haven't started this game yet. And we're gonna see what it's like to gamble our life away. Okay. There's been a huge spike in crime rates in the recent years. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been upped to an extreme for everyone. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible conditions. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsource private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. The following program is intended for a mature audience. There may be contents of graphic blood, violence, and I don't know what else. Space or mousepad, WASD, clickable images. Clickable images glow when hovering with the mouse. Okay, good to know. Also, guys, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the sound effects well enough? There isn't too many, or there wasn't too many. Now there's a little bit more. But let me know if at any point it's too quiet. Oh god. I am not very good at voice acting, but... Where in the hell? Right. My name is Eddie? Question mark? My god, guys, this is me, Eddie, the guy that's on the thumbnail. Yeah, I think the audio's alright. Okay. Alright as in, like, good alright, or alright as in could be better? Alright, let's see what we can interact with. So we got, by glowing, do they mean this little diamond shape? I guess that's supposed to be a bed. No wonder my back's been sore. They could have at least given me a mattress. Is it just a table? As in, like, not a problem. Okay, good to know. Oh, I see the slot machine. Okay, we're not gonna go to that yet. Looks like something else dressed me. I definitely wasn't wearing this when they put me to sleep. That's not concerning at all. Anything along the walls? Probably not, but I'm just gonna check it just in case. You never know with these types of games. Alright, slot machine it is. Time to do my first gamba. Gamba! Congrats! Welcome to the show. Your role. Okay. Brutal Pipe Bull. You won! Brutal Bull! A crowbar dispenses from the machine. You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings outward, revealing a passage behind it. Oh my god, zoomed in version of me. Or Eddie. Eddie guy. Oh! How do I pull up the menu? Whoa! Hey, these are cool! What the heck? Can I save at any point? Okay. Time to save. Because, oh, okay. I was like, do I only have one save file? No, I have multiple. I'm gonna save before I make any decisions that I regret, so that's cool. So I can click on the deck of cards. Okay. Whoa, is this Clover Pit? No, this is... I don't know. Well, I don't know where I'm at, really. I'm assuming that I am a criminal and I am taking part... Actually, I think the premise is I'm a criminal and I'm taking a part of... I'm taking part in a game to get out of my prison sentence earlier, I think. And that's by doing some gambling with some criminals, because why wouldn't that be more fun than staying in a prison, living out my sentence? Good luck? No, I think you will need good luck. So I do have a partner. Who? You were a news show. What took you so long? Oh, I like the sprites. Well, whatever, at least you showed up at all. Started thinking they paired me up with someone that got cold feet. Okay, brother. Cuff your left hand to proceed? Is that safe? Should I cuff my left hand? I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, obviously, if I'm taking part in a game, I probably have to do that anyways. Hello? Is anyone watching? Oh, wait, I can interact with this. I already tried it. It's locked. Huh? It's locked. You hard of hearing or something? If it wasn't, I wouldn't be here. It's heavy-duty stuff. The doors we came in through are too. I'm guessing this will be where we proceed once, the game's over? Yeah. And stop stalling so we can get this over with. I'm not stalling. I'm doing investigations, okay? One second, I need more water. I need hydration. Roulette? What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hiya. Hey. What up? Who was talking? Oh, you got a staring problem? Huh? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. Who are you calling ugly, first of all? Also, second of all, you're pretty freaking confident, aren't you? Starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? Science says we gotta put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah, why haven't you yet? Jeez, what are you being so pushy for? I was just waiting on you, slowpoke. Right. Right. On the count of 3. Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your time starts now. Finally! Already? What is happening? Maelo, are you about to kill this man? I'm not saying that I will, but I'm also not saying that I won't. This could go either way. It depends on what he does and what I need to do. Now it's looking somewhat like a proper game set. Still, expected more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience? The cheers and the clapping? Or at least a host that explains how the game works. Less important. Let's get started. Oh, wait. Is Eddie the one that said, or at least how the game works? Dang it, I read that wrong. Wait! What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette. I don't gamble much? Wait, why do you look so surprised? Don't look at me, look at your mug! You have the same look as those washed up brutes who drink and smoke in front of sloths all day. We're checking the rules first. Ugh, fine. Is the music too loud? Or is the music okay? Oh! Oh, I see. So we're handcuffed together. That's crazy. Alright, rules. The rules! Rule number 1. You have 10 chips to start. Rule number 2. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. Rule number 3. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You'll win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. Eliminated? Eliminated? Eliminated. Okay. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to the difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel or tamper with the stage equipment. Good luck! Information card received. Roulette rules. Information is stored as cards. You can build the deck by talking with others and exploring to gain new insights. You can also check what cards you currently have in the settings. Nice! Whoa, feels weird reading stuff like this outside of TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? Still, don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling. You think they'd hand out a key to the window? Can't wait to get out of these. I don't know if we're making out of this... I don't know if we're walking out of this alive, personally. But that's just me. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of motivator. You done looking around yet? I don't think that timer will be as forgiving of you wasting time as I am. Right, think I'm good now. Are we? Well, before we start the game, just in case I royally mess things up. What's up? What's that up there? Huh? A demon-looking thing with a pipe down its throat? I'm not sure. Has it always been pointed at us? Nah, I swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems it started up once we got the cuff on. Kinda feels like looking down the barrel of a gun. Oh, not kinda, probably is like looking down at the barrel of a gun. There might be a reason for that. Oh. As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose that roulette. Or that. Speaking of which, wanna go first? Way ahead of you is what I would have said any other time, but since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors. Beginner's luck and all that. Thanks. Is it thanks? Or is he about to cheat? I don't know how you cheat at roulette, but I'm sure there is a way. You should go all in. Oh my god, no. He's gonna make this guy make all the wrong decisions. I'm not doing that. Click on the number you wish to bet on. Oh god. I don't know if we have a timer, but if that's the case, I'm gonna go with my birthday date, which is the 17th of September. But bet on the 17th? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I don't know anything about roulette because I also haven't actually gambled in my life. Like real gamba. But I'm just gonna go with my gut, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. How much are you betting? 0? Oh, I was like, huh? So we have up until 10 chips, right? But you can't bet all at the same time. Let's start with 3. We have 10 chips. 3 is like not quite halfway. Actually 4, let's do 4. I say Genshin is real gambling. You think? Just pull a 5-star, you win, I guess. Bet 4 chips? Yes. I don't know. You sure about that one? What? Something wrong with it? Nothing. Whoever the other guy is, bet on 27 with 5 chips. Hey, I did 4 chips. That's like close. Also, he also chose a number with 7 ending in it, so we'll see which number ending in 7 wins. Actually, what color was 27? The ball landed on 26? No. How did he do that? Holy shit, that spot usually never works. Fuck. Something wrong? No. Good job. Thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Feeling lucky this round? Hopefully. Dang it! Number 17 didn't help! Now I'm only down 6 chips, so I'm gonna only gamble 2 next. So I landed on red. This is all based off luck, right? This isn't based off strategy, right? So they're both 17. They're both, it's like literally a 50-50 chance on which color you'll land, and then it's like even more of a chance to get the number. So we're on 27, so I'm assuming it's probably gonna land on a slightly slower or lower number, hopefully. So let's go with 9 this time. And I'm only gonna bet 2 because I am running out of chips very quickly. At least with real gambling, you have a chance of actually getting something of value. Genshin, you just get some pixels that won't matter when they turn the servers off. Don't say that! No! Oh my gosh! Don't say that. I don't even want to think about that. Do they let you bet on all red or all black? No, I don't think so. Or at least not in this version of it. As far as I'm aware. Alright. Bet 2 chips? Yep. Ain't that considered bad luck in some spaces? What, number 9 or 2? What are we talking about here? Shit, it is? Where? I don't remember exactly, but to me it feels bad for sure. What feels bad? You're just saying that. Who knows? Bet on 24 with 5 chips? So he's going for the 20s. But he bet on 24, which is black this time. He's just betting all... First it was 27 and then 24. They're both next to each other. 5 chips? I sure hope I win this time. The ball landed on 23? Is this guy cheating? This guy is totally cheating. There's no way he's not. Guys, how does this work? Yes! Shit. Better luck next time, big guy. Brother, I am not winning this. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. I'm counting on it. I am not getting out of here alive. It's so Jover. How the heck did it land on 27 and then 24? Nah, he's just lucky. Can't believe you died in the first game. Guys, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, you know what? Based off that logic then, I'm going to 29. And I'm gonna bet 1 chip because I'm broke. Oh my god, he bet on 6 with 5 chips. Are you serious? I did 9 last time! Dang it! Ball landed on 3. I'm ending it all. Damn, I'm on a roll! Guess your bet wasn't charming after all, huh? Shut it. Maybe he really is just lucky. Ugh. Or is it that no matter what I choose, he will choose the opposite thing? So maybe the real way to get close is by choosing something that's kind of in between 36 What's half of 36? No, because either way, this is like lower value numbers and higher value numbers. I'm going with 10. Actually, I'm going with 13. How much you betting? One chip once again. That's all I got. Mr. Mystery Man bet 27 with 7 chips? Or, sorry, bet on 26 with 7 chips. Are you serious? He's probably gonna get this one again, isn't he? Ball ended on 26? What is happening? Looks like Lady's Luck drilling all over me for tonight. Oh! Did he slap him? Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live. What the hell is wrong with you? What? Want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up here. Oh, you signed up to be here, didn't you? Doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. Well, would you have? Oh! What? Given me the chance. Our tables were turned, and if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me? Someone you don't even know the name of. Catch up? To be honest, Chief, no. To be honest, actually no. It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. Okay, brother. But it's not on your side. You weren't gonna make it very far here anyways. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who's dumb enough to get caught. And even dumber to choose to come here as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Real. This guy's actually kind of spitting facts here. I can't even say anything back because it's real. It's true. Because, like, the inmates get to choose whether or not they come here for a better, like, for a quicker chance of escaping prison, right? So, he's right. There's nothing I can say. Use the information cards in the conversation to relay information to others or win arguments against them. I don't have anything, actually. Reason for imprisonment. Read? Yes? You know what you did. No, I don't! I don't know why I'm here. Roulette rules. Read. Yes, you have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips, or not bet. Wait. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips. Or not bet at all each round. I don't know how many he's been betting each round. Wait, I should pay attention to that. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. Okay. I see. Well, I don't got nothing else. Am I supposed to win an argument? What about I guess the roulette rules? Because it was like, select card. Unavailable to select. So I guess the only thing I can do is this. I got nothing, buddy. Got nothing to present. Select this card. There we go. It's not my fault. It was the first time I'd gotten arrested. Huh, you weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere else to go, asshole. It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't it? Hmm? Wait, what? Who's Dante? Oh wait, I can't look at the log. Or did I click on... No, that's load. Log? Dante's only had the... Oh, Dante's, like a place, only had the one back exit. Oh, okay. I understand better now. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't... Why is he coughing? Dante's? The big pawn shop down Moto's. Dante's, yeah. Look, last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? What? That it'd be something quick? That you were just the guy they were looking for and they just needed you for a small favor? I was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like that before. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like the other guys. No, just kidding. Sorry. Mike? I'm sorry. I lost my temper. That's not right for me to say. What, you're not like me? I like this, by the way. I like this perspective where we're seeing the guys, like Eddie's reactions from this guy's sunglasses. I think that's pretty cool. Not until recently, anyways. Forget I said anything. You're right. I knew the risks coming here, same as you. I just wanted out, and it's a game, and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyway. It's not your fault. What are you doing? Person we don't know presses the button to end the round? That's breaking the rules! The ball lands nowhere near where he bet. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? Might as well level the playing field. Thanks. No, you can't make me care for these characters. You can't make me care about them because if they do, then their deaths will be worse. You better not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. How many did he give me? If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's just gonna be luck deciding who lives and dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. If there's a room like this for all of us, then that means half are meant to die within the first round. Unless... Let's see. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. So, if we both have an equal amount of chips, then what? Wait, don't bet this round. Huh? Oh. I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. That's not what I'm... The rules! Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? The one with the most amount of chips wins. That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. He only said whoever got the least wouldn't move on. And never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated. Right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do to rig the odds. We both play the same thing. I still have higher chips than you, so I'd still end up winning. But actually, I think there was something in the rules that said that we didn't necessarily have to bet on something. And now you both choose to just spend 0 chips every single round, and then you just hang out for the rest of of eternity? That'd be kind of crazy. We play randomly. There's too much variation in how much we can win to ensure we both get the same amount. Look, get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless... I don't think there's a way for us to both lose. It's not possible because it's the one who has the least amount of chips. So unless we both win. Eesh. You tie where is supposed to be good with percentages and risk assessing risk assing or whatever. Sorry, not assessing. like I just said, think about the chances. There's just way too many things to consider to get that one specific outcome. Shit, sorry, I got the two mixed up. I meant, what? Was it not that one? Not unless we both lose, I guess? I thought it was winning because the way we both win is by not losing, right? You fool, if you have the same, then you both have the least. Is that really it? I guess. If we each run out of chips, then we're both at 0, and neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? Which is a valid point. That's what I was thinking. That would have been written in the rules. Doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Well, if it's the best chance we have, you better be quick about it. Play roulette until you run out of chips or become equal. How do we both run out of chips? There's no way. Oh my god. Oh, how much you betting? I don't have 10 chips to bet. Shit. The ball landed on 10. Wait, since you're an expert at losing, why don't you just choose where to bet for me? Don't like the way you put it, but guess I'll try. Go 3. Bet on 3. How much should he bet? Well, if I'm at 0 and he's at 17, 8. Shit, we don't have much time. Oh god! I should have had him bet on 17! Frick, I should have done half. How much did he have? 17? That's about as close to half as we could get. I got the least amount. Shit. Fuck. What's wrong with me today? I usually never win these. Just bet again. There should still be enough time to bet left for another. It's so Jover, guys. I was almost there. We were at 8 and 9. That's almost the same. Shit. Oh. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Hey, no worries. They already know we figured out the game's gimmick, right? Hey, that's enough time for them not to shoot you is what he was trying to say. Well, dang it! I didn't realize I was gonna die in the first game! Oh my god! Well, I can't continue because I'm dead. I'm dead! Damn. That's insane. I can't believe I lost in the first freaking game. So that means I need to be thinking 10 steps ahead before I even know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's too bad that the other guy's super lucky and can't lose. Okay, but he doesn't give you the chips if you win. You just lose or gain the amount you bet individually. He doesn't give you the chips if you win. You just lose or gain the amount you bet individually? Really? Oh, I thought I was giving my chips over to this guy. I thought that's how that worked. That you can only bet the amount that you had. So I should have bet... I had 2? Well, even then, I only had 2 chips. I wouldn't have caught up. Probably, within the time period that I needed it to be. If he kept winning. So you bet, if you bet all of his, then he would have lost all of them. Not giving them to you. I see. Alright. Well, then the thing is, I didn't even... Did I even get a chance to choose how many chips he bet, though? I don't even know if I chose how much he betted on. Sorry, that was funny. I had to skip through that, though. And fast, because we're skipping. Speed! Yeah, let you decide, although I don't remember if 10 was the max or not. I think you're only able to bet 10 chips at a time. Here, we can look at the rules right now. Yeah, you can bet a maximum of 10 chips, so either way I wouldn't have caught up. Because I could only bet 10 and I was at 2. Or not bet at all each round. Once the betting... So you can choose not to bet. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button. Alright, time to start. Once again. Oh, I guess I could have just reloaded. Wait, guys, I could have totally just reloaded. I did save before we even started. Oh, man. He said you should go all in, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Well, since we know this guy has incredible luck, we need to do a number that we can reach within 10, like within 10. Chips. So, if I reach 0... Nah, I don't know. What if I just bet 0 this whole time? Oh, what? I didn't think that was possible. I thought I could only do 10 at a time. Interesting. I wonder what happens if I try to bet more than what I have. I'm just gonna do bet 1 at a time. Or bet 5? 1? Just 1. He bet on 14 with 8 chips. So now he has 2 and I have 9. Yeah, I think I just need to keep an eye out for the number. Ball landed on 17. What? Now it lands on 17? What is this? Okay. So same dialogue. Now he has 15. And I still have 9. He's just gonna keep winning, right? That's how it worked. So I'm gonna just keep betting. Or should I just not bet at all? Maybe I shouldn't bet. Well, it's gonna... It would be harder to get him to 0, probably. No, it wouldn't be hard to get him to 0. So if... I'm gonna test this out. You don't have enough chips? Yes. So I tried betting 10 and it didn't let me. This is the amount of chips I have. So... we're trying to tie... I have 9 and I could do... 9. So I could do 9 plus 6. He bet 6 to have an equal amount of numbers. I'll just bet 1 again. So he keeps betting with 8 chips. File landed at 24. Okay, so now he's at 20. So I think I need to just keep getting at like where half of his is. So I'm gonna choose on a number, but I'm not gonna bet anything this time. And so he's gonna bet with 8 again. And now he's down to 12. Okay, 30. Did he? How much did he have the last time? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's better to not gamba or if it is better to gamba. Trying to use my brain and I don't have brains. He did slap him. That's funny. Oh, I can't skip a Rooney. I can't skip a Rooney. Because I didn't save after this happened. Or wait, no, not this. Cancel. We present this. And they were like, I didn't choose this life. It was not meant for me. Oh, I should have saved after this whole conversation. So then I could skip to this point. The thing is, I don't know if the amount of shifts that I have now amounts to anything. I'm gonna save now. Save file 2. I think that will be the best spot to save. Okay. Rules, so unless, and then here's the rules. Selecting card. And then I'm like, we gotta both lose, and he's like, you're crazy for that. But we both lose. Okay. Play roulette until you each run out of chips or become equal. But if he keeps winning, then that means we have to go for the equal route because he keeps winning no matter what we do. Like, even up until the last bet that we made, he kept winning. So, now I need to figure out how to get to 25. Oh shit, there's no way for me to get to 25. I'm too far off. I think I was supposed to not bet this entire time. Because then... I thought that's why he let you pick. Or you could lose for him. Oh, that's true. I could gain his chips. So in order for me to get 25, I need 17 more chips. So for 17 more chips... Oh. Yeah, in order to get to 25, I just need 17 more chips. But he doesn't lose! I thought that's why he let you pick, so you could lose for him? Yeah, and even though I picked, he still won. That's the thing, though. I picked for him and still won. So I'm off by 17 chips. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I thought he lost when you did it. I don't think he did. No, he was like, I've never been this lucky before. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. 8-0. Shouldn't waste a round? Why am I supposed to bet? Fuck. And so this is where I choose 15. Oh shit. See, but there's a limit. There's a limit. The ball landed on 29. Okay. No, I just have to be quick enough. Yeah, see, fuck. What's wrong with me today? I usually never win in these. I chose 29. The ball landed on 29 or something. And now time's out. Oh my god! How do you get past this? Ah, that's him saying that he won in the end. Yes. Oh, is that what it is? He still went down to 5? He did. So I think I just need to not bet my chips the entire time. So that's probably what it is. So I just should start from here again. I think I just shouldn't bet from the beginning. Yeah, if you stay at 10, you can math it out easy, yeah. 23. How much are we betting? Nothing. I'm skipping all the rounds. Oh, didn't expect that? What's that supposed to mean? Thought you charged for the red like a bull or something? Oh, that's a different response. Okay, he goes on 32 with 5 chips. Ball landed on 32. Okay. Good job, thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Okay, I'm going 6. Doesn't matter what number I choose, I'm pretty sure. Boo! Where's the fun in that? Can't think I'm not playing for fun. Yeah, I can tell. Okay, and then he bets again. Ball landed on 21. $27. Nothing. See if we can make this work out. And then 22. Oh, I can't skip this part. But this time, I can save when he gives me part of his chips. And then this time I think I should be in a better spot that if I do mess up again, even if I do mess up again, I can come back to this point a lot easier. Guys, I can't believe I haven't even made it past the first room. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Also, I forgot to point out that when we were having this conversation about like what Eddie did, the other guy seemed familiar with what I was talking about. So it seems to me like whoever was having others do their work for them, it's probably a guy he knows. Like whatever got Eddie put into jail, was probably done by a guy he knows. Or maybe they all got scammed in the same way. Okay. Now we can save. This is the only time where the ball lands in a place where he didn't bet. That's the only time he loses. Okay. Okay, so now he's at 35 and I'm at 10. If I can get us both to 15, that'd be great. But he always wins, so I have to reach 35? How? How am I supposed to reach 35? This guy should have given me half of his freaking... I don't even know. Or should have bet half of his. Okay. Rules. And then the game is like, either lose all your chips or get the equal amount of chips, and it's impossible to lose all my chips. Or, it's not impossible for me to lose all my chips. It's impossible for him to lose all his chips. With the way the game is set up right now. Just kidding, I'm gonna save at this point. So our goal is to become equal. I'm really not sure what the game wants me to do. I'm thinking of trying to become equal, but how do I become equal if this guy doesn't lose? Because now I need 25 chips. And I can only bet 10 at a time. And it makes me bet. I think if you do it fast enough, you have him lose twice before time runs out. Really? Ugh. Yeah, and I don't think I'm not doing this fast enough. And then, yeah. I didn't even... God, I'm so bad at this. But the question is, should I bet any of my chips or should I not bet any of my chips? No, I have to. The game makes me bet my chips. I hate that, because then I don't even know... I guess if I do it in fives. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh! What? Why did it have me bet twice? Wait, I didn't know I could bet on all... Wait, I didn't know I could bet on all! I didn't know that was a thing. Well, it's too late anyways. Wait, I can bet on all. Yeah, it's annoying that it makes you. You could do 1 and then 1 for yourself, then do 10 and 7 for him. What do you mean 1 and 1? 1 and then 10 and 7? That's tough. I really don't know how to get it to equal out. But you can go all in on one or the other. Ugh. Like, I wonder if I bet from... Like, bet 1 chip for you, 10 for him, and then both lose. Then do 1 again for yourself and 7 for him to match your 8. Okay. Yeah. Is it 1 again? What? Oh. Wait, fuck. How much do I need for 16? 8. What? Oh, wait, it was actually working. What was I doing? Wait, it was actually working. What was I doing? Wait, something was. Wait, was I winning some bets? His number was going down, but I swear that didn't happen before. Okay, wait. We're almost there. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be taking this long on the first freaking game of the game. Game of the game. But guys, I am bad at this. Okay. Okay, this time I'm gonna keep going with 1 on my side. 1 for you, 10 for him. Yeah. Okay. See, but these are all my chips. So what? I don't have enough chips. Dang it. It's having me bet with just 20 chips. Oh, I was closer that time. I bet 1. Okay, I think 1. I bet 1, and then I can't bet 10 because the entire time it's just me betting. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. What's half of 26? Fucking hell. It doesn't matter anyways. To get us down to equal 2. No, and then this time I'm definitely not making it. Oh shit. Oh wait, fuck! No, I should have been 3! Wait, what happened? Wait, this is new. I thought you said we'd both end up at 0. What's the big deal? Oh shit! Did I win? Oh no! I won! Oh, so I should have done 1. Wait, with how much did I win? I couldn't even see. I didn't even have a chance to see the number. What did I win with? Hold on, I'm checking back on the VOD because I don't even know what number I was at. Oh my god. I bet with 2 at the end. And then we were at 4. I was at 4! And he was at 8. What? You said we both end up at 0 was the big deal? I thought so too. I don't know, I didn't mean to. Sorry. Yeah! He just kept going until he hit 0? Did he? What? There's no way. It looked like it was 4 for me though. Well, I'm totally dead. Sorry? You're sorry? Oh, you know damn well what you were doing. Tricked me to throw the game and now you have the gal to act like you're sorry? It was totally accidental on my part. I don't know how to tell him this. I didn't force you to throw? You're the one that agreed and wanted to give us both a chance at winning? You're the one that was throwing it in my face how unlucky I was? Why is it so hard for you to... Oh, shit! Was that a knife? Oh my god. Or did we both get shot? No, I got shot. Dang, the guy needs to work on its aim. I was the one that got shot in the end. What the hell? Maelo more like Murdalo? Guys, I'm never making past this. This is crazy. We're an hour into this game and I haven't even made it past the beginning. Okay, so what do I need to do then? Because doing the 1-1-1 method got me 1 point off, so 1-2-1. I think you need to click through as fast as you can to get both of you at 0. Okay. Really? Both at 0? Oh shit, no, you're right. Because then that was 2 and 1. Yeah, you're totally right. Alright. Wait. Nope. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. So I'm going all in, then. And then this is where he's like, if you're an expert on losing, choose for me. And so I do. What? No, but then this way... when I do that, that's when I start choosing for him. And then nothing... When I hit 0 first, that's when he's like, choose for me, and he still wins. I can't believe you killed him again. It is not... Actually, in both endings, I die anyways, so... Right? So I really think I'm just supposed to get equal amounts. So... When I tried the 1-1-2 method... I bet 1-1 and then 2, I win. But when I do 1-1-1, he wins by 1. And then I think I tried a 1-2-2. That didn't work either. Strange that he only makes you do it when you hit 0, right? And so he just keeps winning in that situation. And I wonder if it's because I'm choosing numbers and not all one or the other. I bet all you have when he gets down below 10, maybe. Okay. Now we're equal! What changed? I don't know what changed. I actually have no idea what changed. I just kept clicking 1. There, we're equal. Alright, let's stop betting. Whew, scary! I'm gonna save. Sure about this, hotshot? 100%. Yeah! Please don't do it! How's that percent looking? Lower. It's looking lower, Chief. Oh, shit! Okay! Please proceed to the next area. Oh my god, that took way too long. Guys, that took so long! Same. I take back what I said about you not being my type. Thanks. Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that. What's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? You want my number too? I kidding. Don't own a phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Benny and Eddie? Ah, they rhyme! Oh, hey, we rhyme. Seems so. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well, alright, Eds. They might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on! Oh my god, finally. Character card received, Benny. Character cards can only be used on special occasions. You can build the deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Cool. Please proceed. 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 You always gotta be checking the things. Benny? Over here. Doesn't seem all that happy. Wait, let me check out his card. Oh, what the? And a a handcuff cut off from its pair. There's a gauge with an unclear indication on the side and a slight hum coming from it. It has a gauge? Why? And then the thing that I have, save quit info. Character. Oh, info deck and character deck are different. So, Benny Risky Runaway. Interesting. Oh. So maybe the goal of this game is to survive as much as we can? Are those elevators? Oh my god. Not again. Don't make me get in an elevator. Last time I got into an elevator, things did not go well. Why are you saying it like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is! You don't understand, Eddie. One thing I hate more than getting hitched are... They're doing this on purpose, aren't they? Are these hideous death traps. So small and closed and packed, and there's no room to... I hate seeing it. They're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyway. Why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine. I doubt they set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that and then died from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but now the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up the double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes. Alright, then I shall go first. Don't worry about it, buddy. I got this. I'm a professional elevator hitchhiker. Shit. I fucking knew it. Quick, is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? Not that I can see. Eds! Goodbye, buddy! It was nice knowing you. Look, I didn't die. Jackpot Crash Course? Oh my god, the title. Oh, I spotted another one. I was starting to think we got another dud. So, did you kill your partner in there, or what? Deadly Dreamboat? These descriptions. Like a mystical pest? Seems to be the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. No, I didn't kill my buddy. Wait, you could choose? Well, not me, clearly. Others apparently chose. Less solar winners than I was expecting, too. 4, 8, 12? I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck, was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary game? Are they not letting him up? Where the hell is makeup? You're supposed to be in your dressing room? Huh? Nah, where the fuck else would makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Page them and let D deal with them. I stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. This game is definitely giving Danganronpa vibes. Yeah, I mean, yep. Especially Danganronpa 2. Lights, we're on in 15 seconds. Ugh. I still don't get why stars were an option. I'm glad he's alive. Also, it seems like we all have our own nicknames, and I'm Brutal Bull. What the heck? I'm assuming that these nicknames probably have to do with like what we did as our crime, and so I'm kind of scared about the fact that we're called Brutal Bull. What took you so long? Everyone was waiting on you. I kept dying. That's what took me so long. I couldn't figure it out. Oh man, does it mean I was the last one here? He's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Moto's 2-star. And 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary round to meet you here tonight. Contestants have had a shot at acquiring a few chips in that game, but depending on how they play, there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them from falling behind and, well, cutting their time here short. Bursting off in flames, a recap of preliminary games they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players will begin shortly. Nice. Including a familiar face where I'm getting word a past show runner has made it past the preliminaries. Why is everyone staring at me? Wow, isn't that something? Don't leave them either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes to bet and be forgiven against any possible temptations, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on Jackpot Crash Course. I'm gonna finish that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky season 7 of Bet and Forgive. Oh, sorry, Bet and Forgive. My bad. I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey. Eh? I got paired up with a kid in there. What the fuck kind of star are you trying to play? First, you handcuff him to some stranger, and then you had the nerve to shoot a gun at him? You think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't just sit there and... Ooh. We got... Oh. Well, I'm assuming those handcuffs we have that had the gauge on them gave him an electric shock, I'm assuming. I'm hoping that's the case and not that he just, like, perished just now. What an electrifying start to the season! We've got a great show planned for you tonight. You'll get the chance to learn all about this season's contestants after the short message from our sponsors. Don't change the channel, folks. We'll be right back after these short messages. Cut! Did he get shocked? He just got shocked, right? Great. First makeup, and now this. And my smokes are out. How long till we're back on? Going to have to wait until he's up again to do interviews. Thank the devil we haven't let in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me, I have a question. The show usually starts by now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such... Oh my god, Gilbert?! As if he had long hair? Long two-colored hair? Sorry, it's literally just this little fluffy ruffled neck part that's reminded me of Gilbert. Sorry. Too much Pandora Heart's brain rot. Hold your horses. What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something mentioned about their time being cut short. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that pass the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5? That's barely any at all. The hell are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponents, you'd actually have earned it. We're preparing services so you'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered... Oh. To earn or win scattered throughout the winning space. Yeah, okay. Faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now, and we'll give out instructions once things are back on schedule. Cupid and the masked assistant walks through the current and off the stage. What a shit opening. Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Ah, so he was also... I mean, his name is like something Swift Runner. What was it? I can't pull up the menu right now, but something Swift Runner, so I'm assuming he's like a high-speed driver, the getaway driver, maybe? Huh. Hey, you alright? Earth to Ends! Hello? Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry, shit's going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV. What were you expecting? Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh my, how surprising. Out of everyone, you seem most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become fate. You're too sweet. You can leave with the others. I wanted to check him over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Wait, this is literally giving Gilbert vibes. Loyal equestrian? Were they doing gambling, illegal gambling with horses? Like what? Honorable might be pushing it. Who would even try to pull a stunt like that before the show starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like, for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying that they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the title assigned to them. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Tough luck, Bull. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute the rest of the show. Ugh. The application form did say they'd base it off our history, so we'd have an easier time following them. This is why- that's what I was wondering. I'm like, if these titles are really based off our criminal history, then what the heck did Eddie do? Just some horse. Like, what were they doing? Illegal gambling? Like, I don't know. They just played Uma Musume? Didn't, like, hacked the game so that they could get their gacha pulls rigged? Yeah, that's probably what happened. I need to be paying attention to these names. But from the looks of the tape, you've had no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. What? What do you mean by that? Because I was arguing earlier? What do you mean by that? But, hey, no, I didn't yell at and attack your partner into giving up all their chips. Benny, back me up here. Benny isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. They C6 to Horse Girl or something? Yeah, I don't know how the polls for that game work. Okay, are we allowed to explore now? Alright, so let me look at this character card info sheet deck thing, whatever. So Risky Runaway was Benny's. What about everyone else, though? Is this the person who's trying to do their job? Who are you? Seems to be the production team. You hear something about changeovers and editing. But before you can properly listen in, they stop talking, waiting for you to exit the stage. Oh, this is all the production team? They're all wearing masks, which I think are pretty interesting. Is there something on this table? Will any of them talk to me, or am I gonna get the same response? Okay. Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slumped body on the floor. Why is he kicking the guy? Jeez. He even alive? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Heartless Maiden is her name. That's great. Whoa, good guess.
Yay, I won! You owe me 5 whole chips.
Excuse me? Why is he already betting? Damn it, I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you still be kicking him? It's not making him any worse, is it? It's making it worse. Jay, I didn't catch that. What did he say?
Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrists.
That's one hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with the cuff in the way, but... Speaking of, when are they going to remove these anyway? We gotta head backstage or something? Heartless maiden, pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady.
Do you recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over?
Don't think so. Wasn't he even looking? Oh, wasn't even looking in that direction.
Well, this is just another silly guess of mine, but when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Or perhaps by...
something that was already on him. You mean these things are still around just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect? Duh. The freaks behind the screen like to eat that shit up.
I do admit I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well.
I legitimately wonder if some of these characters, like some of these criminals that are here now, are only here purely because they wanted to be on the show. But in order to do that, they had to be crazy enough to actually commit a crime, which I think is kind of insane. But you probably have to be a little bit insane to end up here anyways. Okay. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with the wrist version of an ankle monitor until the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny.
Oh my, seems like our friend already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during Blitz, did you not?
Yeah, a whole hour, unfortunately.
I know I certainly had with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages.
Instead of plenty of fish in the sea, plenty of bird in their cages. That's... What you mean, fish in the sea?
Nope.
Well, you be doing,
Oh my, I apologize. I forgot to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled and I'd like to keep him some company. At least until he properly comes to. Or harm in that, yes?
No harm, but also isn't heartless.
Ah, but a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured behind, would she?
Guess not.
Might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on the Rook for me if you meet her.
Information card received. Electrical burn. Nice. Anyone else I can talk to in here? Nope. Okay, I'm assuming I just have to go backstage, though. Seems like they weren't as lucky. Oh! The doors with the red are the characters that didn't make it through. Dang. Yeah, I wasn't lucky either. I would have had one of those doors with the, like, what, 3 times I failed or something? Okay, we got 2 characters here. There's also a camera in the corner. Some recording equipment in this corner. A chair, a TV. Lobby. There's some people on the stairs above, so I'll probably go there. Oh, some people just hanging out on the stairs. Okay. There's the Rook. Nappy Goon. I love the sleeves. He seems to have noticed you standing near them. Orca Man! Me? That's right, I'm yapping at you. Hurry up and lend the crew a hand. We've got to look for provisions that make Sharkback feel better. Who? Hey partner, the feller took the blow for me up on stage.
The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was.
You guys want me to help him?
Well, I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this.
I don't know about all that. I don't want him to be happy because he's my chump. He started to pull out your jacket sleeve, trying to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is standing. Well, don't just stand there, Ogre Man. All hands needed on deck. Join the crew, think more on it. I think I'm gonna think about it just a little bit more. So this is like, too afraid to sail, I see. Fine, we don't want to let blubber like you on the ship anyway. Feels like he's leaning more towards a pirate than a sailor. Can I save? I think I would like to save before I make a decision on like who I team up with, you know? Oh, it was many more times than 3? Don't worry about it. We don't talk about that. Creative Gardener. Oh, okay. What did you do? What do you mean by creative? Creative in what way? The fact that these are all hints about like what they did is like making me so nervous. Poor thing. Should we help him out as well? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We wouldn't want to waste what limited time we have. Investigation? As if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. This is serious. It's practically a given that everyone else's first move would be to explore each room to get used to the arena. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer's side of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. Exactly my point. The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance these walls don't have something hidden behind them. Hell, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, is that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We could find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising, but I'm more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two hurt. I don't trust this guy. He seems too nice, and therefore that means I'm not gonna trust him. They planted a Mickey Mouse pattern in their yard and didn't he fun out and sued them? That'd be actually kind of funny if he got sued because he was making his own like, or like Nintendo themed the garden, and Nintendo found out was like, you can't have that. We're suing you. There's got to be a loophole we're overlooking. Suggest an excuse, leave them be. I'm just gonna leave them be. Be weird for me to interrupt. Don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping the entire conversation either. Okay, so they were asking me to be a part of the crew. They're just doing their own thing. I also think it'd be pertinent to, you know, explore the different rooms and stuff because, you know, this is a game and that's what you do. But before that, I want to make sure I talk to as many characters as I can. And I think it's interesting that everyone's kind of forming their own little groups right from the get-go. Also, I haven't talked about it yet, really, but the character designs so far, pretty on point. I'm loving all of the character designs that we got going on here. Nonsensical jokester. Are those flamingos? I had to take a look at that for a second. I'm like, what am I looking at? What fun is a competition if they're willing to help the loser? And I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello? This means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around. Oh my god, the ears move! That's cute! Keep it down, will you? I don't want us to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get anything done. Deadly? I love that this person's name is Deadly Dreamboat. Or not name, but like nickname. I don't know what else to call it. That's crazy. I don't think we Trivial Tycoon. I don't think we've really seen much of this guy yet. But he seems dangerous. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on. Seems to notice you, pausing mid-sentence. The other eyes follow. Hey you! The guy with the fucked up face! What? Me? What's wrong with my— Why is everyone bashing on Eddie's face? What did he do? What does he look like?
Got something in your eye? What are you looking at?
I was
starting a fight? I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho. Think I should go call for security?
This guy's really causing a scene. That's not what I— What? What it's— I'm sorry, what it? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Say, made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchange confused looks with another. With one another? With another? Yeah, that's right. Real shame. We were just planning on doubling our pot if you'd like to join us. The hell are you asking him for? I thought you just wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there take quite the shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need the help finding more funds if we have the time. Sorry, I'm not very big on gambling. Says the guy who has to gamble to survive. Oh, don't worry. Wouldn't be wasting any time on that. We're talking more of a direct route. Correcting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison? Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in the business or not? What's the catch? Make a deal, think more on it? I'm gonna think about that. Beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. Brother! Calm down, we just started the game! Like, sheesh! Until proven differently, I'm going to imagine that all these characters have been imprisoned for very minor things. I have the feeling that it's probably the opposite. If you're desperate enough to join a killing game, to have a chance, like to join a killing game to have a chance to get fully pardoned, like, they didn't mention how many winners there's gonna be for this game, but I have a feeling that there's not gonna be that many people, if not, like, more than anything, I believe that this is probably only gonna be one winner or something, and like, it's not gonna be great, you know? Though, if they're working in groups, maybe there is more than one winner. Trivial Tycoon gets a little into it when playing Monopoly. Horse Guy spends too much money on Uma Musume. Speedy, what's his name? Ran up and down the escalator one time. Oh my god. It would be funnier if they were all in here for like really minor crimes. It's more likely that they're not. This is the only loner guy. Everyone else is paired up with someone else. Ooh, and the design is so good. Oh, we don't have a name. They seem to be interested in the two below. What? They're not gonna talk? They're too busy? Really? I love the design though. Okay, so this guy is listening in on their conversation. These people aren't really a room, like a group. I don't know if I should join any of the groups. Personally, I just would want to make my own group if I was in a situation like this. Though, if everyone's already like paired up, it might be better to join a group that's already formed. all I know is that I'm not going with their group because they kind of seem insane and like the ones most likely to drop one another at the first chance that they can get, basically. Like, I feel like, yes, they're working together because it benefits them, but as soon as they see a chance to, like, surpass each other, I feel like they would take it. Especially since this guy was all like, seems like I underestimated you, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you on about? There's a host room this way. These guys are just trying to help their buddy out. Honestly, it seemed like the most morally upstanding out of everyone that's here so far. This guy seems like super, like the gardener guy seems like super chill and all, and kind of like nice. But I have a feeling that this is all just like, what is it? A facade? A facade? 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 I don't know. Scientist guy is a little paranoid, but that's not a bad thing. And then I forgot who this person's name was. But this person seems like they're smart enough to make it through without too many issues. So if I have to choose a group, I would choose this group probably. The one with the butler lady and the other lady and the guy. But I don't know. Celia might be onto something about meeting the others. But I've talked with everyone. Have I not? Who's the psychopath person who didn't understand the rules for 1 hour? The person that's on the floor? I don't remember. Do I have their character infos? No, I guess I've only officially met one character. So I guess it's having me choose a group. Though if they're gonna explore, I actually would rather explore around with them. Suggested excuse? You'll be joining this group for investigations, are you sure? Yeah, I think joining them for investigations would be beneficial, yes. One thing we were told was to familiarize ourselves with the area. Just tell them you were doing that if you get caught. Ah, how long have you been standing there? For the entire rant. Oh, lackadaisical. Wait, what? Lackadaisical. Frig, I can't pronounce words. Pest. That's kind of an insane name for this person. Oh, so the voice I was giving this character is right. You didn't think to tell me. Oh, I thought you already knew. Sorry about that. Well, if you don't mind... well, if you don't mind, we're trying to have a private discussion. You can go along and... What he said isn't too bad of an idea, though. I doubt they'd punish anyone when they haven't explained the details in the first place. Most likely just let us off with a warning. If it's alright with everyone, I could tag along? Clam, I think their name was Maelo. No, read my comment before that for context. I guess another question would be, which people didn't win the first game with their other person? Who's the psychopath / person who didn't understand the rules for 1 hour? Oh my god! I just understood that. I'm not a psycho. I don't know what you're on about. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was someone else. I don't know who you're talking about. That was someone else. Oh my god, I can't believe you did. Hey, got him. You did. You got me. Can't believe it. Cannot believe the audacity. I was planning to do the same anyway, so sure. I don't see a problem with that. I do. He just came up with an excuse for you. Well, but still, shouldn't you ask for my opinion before letting others in on it? Oh, sorry, was I supposed to? Why? It's not like you're the leader anyway. Of course I'm the... I mean,
Well, technically, we didn't make a vote or anything, but I did come up with the plan and was the one to recruit you two for a specific reason while he's... In that case, we could take a vote right now. Would that make you happy? I mean, I can just leave. I vote for the bull guy. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to vote for yet. Vote for the bull guy. Don't. Works for me. Oh my god, this guy. I can't tell if this is actually his personality or what. I'll settle then. Cheers for our new leader. No thanks, really, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't get the position you wanted. Would you like to be the vice leader instead? No, it's all good. Perfectly pleased with the results. If this is what the people want, then who am I to argue? Someone's taking this well. Show us the way, leader. This better not become a whole thing. Nice. Alright, we shouldn't waste any more time. Let's split up and search for... But shouldn't we introduce ourselves to our leader before that? What, are you going to suggest playing Icebreakers or Truth or Dare while we're at it? Just so you know, I'm not risking revealing any personal information down here. Yeah, no offense, but I'd rather jump in front of a truck. And what, get isekai? I actually kind of agree with her. Oh, I was just thinking about sharing our names. I'm Coven. It's nice to have you as our leader. The little ladybug is Poppy. She and I were partners during roulette, actually. And this eager investigator is... Don't you dare tell him my... Vega. Why does that name fit him so well? Ah yes, Vega. I heard you were Gates. Oh, Eddie works fine. That's important. Are we done here? We should start with backstage first before going any further. Oh, did I skip something? No, I didn't. Do these concrete areas weird you out too? I guess? Yeah? It's easy to get caught up in the bright lights and theming, but there's this bizarre reminder that this is all still meant to be a prison. Well, you don't need to make it sound so creepy. Don't know. It's more reassuring to me than anything else. I'd honestly prefer if they were more blatant with it. Feels more honest than treating this place like a fancy resort. True. I'm also kind of like surprised at the lack of security. Like all the personnel are out there in the game show area where they're like, oh, we gotta fix these things before the show starts again or whatever. And then they're just letting the criminals just kind of wander about everywhere. I was feeling that there's not as many as much security, probably because they have those like shock handcuff thingamajiggies that probably also have tracking on it or something. Oh wait, was I supposed to continue talking with them or? Oh no. So I talked to her. Okay, and then let me talk to this guy. This room having reinforced concrete and brick walls is somewhat odd. For a show that requires constant remodeling and set design, makes me wonder if this area is older than the rest. Oh, maybe. I've never been in a backstage area before. Feels very outscale. Come to think of it, I don't think I've been to a regular stage either. Okay. I mean, it was the creative gardener, right? Dressing room to the right. So what? I guess I'm just investigating now? House room to the left. Oh. Got a couple of people here. Still unconscious, he seems troubled. Ah, it seems you've met with quite the party. What brings a flock like you together? We're just scouting around for now. Have you found any devious secrets? Not yet, but I'll keep you posted. No, you will not. This is meant to be classified, Edwin.
My name is not Edwin. Hello?
Oh, I hope I'm not intruding.
Nah, I'll catch you later.
Ta-ta!
Who says ta-ta in this economy? Okay, anyway, so they were talking about the concrete walls. I'm assuming they want to explore the lobby. Is that where it came from?
You listen to anything I said. Being thorough is key here.
Okay, brother. So lobby last. Got it. Okay, we're going to the host room. It's locked. Seems to be the door to keep his dressing room.
The host's private room. I'm sure there could be some incredibly damning information here. If only one of us here knew how to pick locks.
Do you, Poppy?
Wait, do none of you know how to pick locks?
Why would we?
Well, I don't know. You're all criminals, aren't you? Wouldn't it make sense statistically for one of you to know how? Statistically, no. If that's the case, wouldn't it make sense for you to know how? You're just as much of a criminal as any of us. That last part's debatable. But yes, I just don't have any of the correct tools with me.
Wait, you actually know how?
How talented. I didn't know cosmologists could do that? Should have guessed. You seem like the type to have a creepy set of skills like that. Let me guess. Is your crime stalking? It's not creepy to know how to get into places others would prefer you stay out of. It's a very versatile skill set to have. Regardless, it seems this isn't somewhere we can access at the moment.
Alright, so be on the lookout for a key. Got it.
Look, a camera! Perhaps we could use this to communicate with the audience members outside.
Would they really allow that?
Maybe if you lean closer, the audience will be able to see that pimple on your hairline.
Oh no, girl is exposing him.
What? Hey, I do not have a pimple. Don't worry, it's not very noticeable. Especially since the camera is not even on. Oh. Even if it was, it's reality TV. Not to mention, we're only live when on stage. I doubt they'd air anything they don't want shown. Like Vega's acting. Exactly.
Quiet! This is fun. Oh wait, does that mean I could have interacted with the water down here? Wait a second. No? Okay. So, what about the dressing room? Can we go in there? Bed and forgive? Right. Oh, now everyone's in here. So we got... Oh, I did not mean to leave. My bad. We got some posters. A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people in them.
Is this some kind of Hall of Fame for the previous winners? How generous of them to include their smiling faces to motivate us.
It almost looks like a shrine. At least they're still including Lynette. Oh my god, from the hit game Genshin. Who?
Pink-haired girl, last season's winner.
So there is only one winner. Not winners, winner. Not surprised you're a fan of this show.
Just a casual watcher. She's less forgettable than all the others. A lot of people upset about her being pardoned, but honestly, a villain character winning has kept it interesting for me.
Villain? She's a real person, not just some character.
If you actually watched an episode, I think you'd say differently.
Can I look in the mirror? No? Okay. Oh, I can look at this mirror.
Perhaps the mirror is the only way. Without a doubt, something's on the other side. Maybe Bull Guy could smash it.
Well, I don't know about that.
There should be a less violent way of checking. See if your fingernails are touching with your reflection. Hasn't that been debunked? Regardless, it's an obvious spot to hide cameras. Who knows what footage they could get of us and edit into something else or use it as evidence to punish us. We should be careful with what we say. So we shouldn't be talking out loud about sneaking into staff areas and finding out what they're planning?
Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. Okay, are these... Can't tell if they're sinks or booths or what. Can I talk to the characters themselves? Oh yeah. Alright, Poppy, anything you gotta say? So, you hate your get up too. It's not terrible, just a bit warm. Could have been worse. Look at me. What? To not normally wear pigtails and polka dots? Shut it, desk jockey. Okay, so the costumes that they're wearing are to like amp up their characters, I guess. Didn't they say that there was a returning character from a previous episode? Yes. They did say that. Meaning they lost but didn't die, which I think is interesting. So maybe if you lose, you don't necessarily die in all of the different games, but you just remain in prison. Probably? So yeah, I wonder which one of these characters is the one that was the previous player. Clearly it's not her. Well, actually, we don't know that it's her or not, actually. Because, like, there's nothing indicating... Well, okay, from what I've seen with the characters, it seems like this scientist guy is here for the first time. Otherwise, he wouldn't be looking around the areas as closely as he has been. She seems familiar with the show purely because she's watched it. But the fact that she's a part of this investigation team makes me think that she isn't a returner. Same with this guy, but yeah, he said he's never been on a stage before, so I don't think any of these three could be a character from a previous season. Is what I think so far, because anything could go with these situations, so seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. I already read that, so I think there's everything to see here.
I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on.
In fact, I have a feeling that one group that was like, we're gonna steal from the show, we're gonna find a way to steal or like cheat with the chip quantity or whatever. Makes me think that someone from that group is probably the most likely to have been a previous returner to the show. It's clearly not this guy, because he made a mistake in the very first room, like before the show really started. And then with this, also it makes me think that he came into this not realizing that this was a killing game. Because he was like, what do you mean the kid had to die? Like, anyways. And then this woman, so far she's giving me the impression that she hasn't been on the show before, but all of that will have to be assessed and reassessed the further along we go with this. Interesting. I wonder what kind of commentary this statue is supposed to evoke. Isn't it a bit on the nose?
It would have been much better if it was a grass sculpture.
Green would have stood against all this red. Okay. True to his name, everything has some kind of purpose behind it. Must be a oh my gosh. Must be a reason behind its material and placement. Maybe if you pull out its arms, something will trigger. A hidden lever! Why didn't I think about that? Wait, Vega. You quickly grab Vega's wrist, dragging them back from entering the fountain. Ow, ow, ow! You got something to say, then just use your words, will you? Shit, sorry. But the coast's most likely a shocker. I don't think it's worth it to get it splashed with water. I was going to do it in a way that wouldn't get a drop of liquid on it. Go for it, then. Vega swats your hand away and continues walking into the water. a little bit of a strong response. He seems kind of shocked.
It was still nice of you to point out.
What? Who's Coben? Oh, it was still nice of you to point that out before anything happened. They could have gone gravely hurt.
Damn, so close.
Poppy? Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm that surprised considering I have a feeling Poppy is also another character that's like, as long as she can like, get at the top of the game, she's probably gonna also drop them as soon as she can. You actually wanted that to happen, didn't you? Nega pulls on one of the arms of the statue. Doesn't budge at all. No noticeable changes in the lobby either. This might just be for decor, actually.
Well, we would have never known that unless we tried, so let's still see this as a win. Dive in and check the bottom tiles to be extra sure.
Don't.
So, the cusp of being a shocker, is that verified? How did you figure it out? I would have never guessed that myself.
It's still just a theory, but Cecilia and I were talking about it earlier, and...
So you aren't even sure?
Wait, I wish... Oh my god, I wish there was a way for me to hide this text box, because the faces of the characters behind the text box is so funny right now. Actually, can you guys see that well enough? Do you guys see that? Silly. It looks so silly. It's better to play it safe. Is what I would say too, honestly.
The cuff's in... Sorry. The cuff's in a different material than what I'm used to.
Also, wait, what do you mean what I'm used to? Girl?
I also didn't see anyone shoot the guy. He did that on his own. Obviously, when you think about it. Just wanted to test him. That's all.
Man, this guy really does not like me. Or I guess Eddie.
I'm glad we talked this out as a team.
I still don't know how to do a voice for Coben. I need to give him a better voice, but I am not giving him a better voice so far. Wonder what the statue is supposed to represent. Whoever says guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come on them. Proverbs 24:24-25. So, the Hangman bar? That's crazy. Shop 666. Chips only? Gambling. The inn fun low bets. Okay.
It feels like babysitting at a theme park while you kids run around.
Girl, you could help out too.
I know Vega said we should look out for ourselves first, but I can't help but worry for that poor fellow backstage. Did you know aloe vera can be a good plant remedy for burns? His isn't technically a fire burn, but still, they promote the circulation and growth of bacteria. I do hope they have something like that in the shop.
Interesting. So besides being a gardener, he also has enough enough knowledge to know some of the medical properties that for with plants, I guess you could say. So that's good to know. Okay, let's explore the shop, or can I not leave this area yet? Oh yeah, okay, so I haven't explored everything in this area yet, I guess. So, where's the scientist guy? Oh, I didn't realize there was an upstairs. Salvation. In use. Interesting. And it has a cross on it too, VIP.
Wait, we should stay back. There seems to be a guard posted here. Why? Are you nervous? I didn't see any lockers for you to be stuffed into, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. It's not that. They're standing alert by a restricted area that may hold confidential information about the game itself. If we get too close and are spotted, who knows what they may do to us. Are they just guarding the VIP door? Exactly. There's nothing to be intimidated by, Vega. You're just here to do their job. Here, just watch. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Your entry is denied. Well, it's not healthy to keep things bottled up like that.
What is this? A sudden therapy session?
I think he just means entry to the VIP area is denied. No, maybe he's got a lot of emotional baggage. We should keep bugging him. Buddy, it's okay. You can open up.
The guard seems to be ignoring your group.
Ah, don't be like that. Stop core hoarding with the enemy. Now let's see. How is it we're supposed to get inside?
Contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter?
Oh, I didn't realize you're still listening. Thanks for letting us know that.
Okay, so if we have 20 chips, we can go in the VIP room, which probably has a lot of good info. So we're gonna want to save our chips up for that. What is this?
That's strange. Oh, really? I thought the confessional with theater bowls was a tasteful addition. No, that's not. This is one of the few rooms I've seen with a door like this. Walls, too. They're thicker here than around the VIP entrance or the backstage rooms.
Maybe it's a set thing, like you were talking about earlier? You mentioned it all being one thick shell. Could be one of those passageways.
Or it could be soundproofing.
Yeah, thicker walls like that where I used to work, and they did wonders keeping things quiet. They did wonders keeping things quiet, huh? Why would you care about keeping things quiet, Coben?
Never would have guessed gardeners out of all jobs were a part of the market for these. Well, you learn something new every day.
Wait, that's not the only thing off. What is it?
The slot to insert something to use this.
It's too small to be for chips.
Most, if not all, payphones are used with coins.
Crazy. I know.
No, for once he's onto something.
What do you mean for once? I was the one that pointed out the whole tip about the freaking cups. Hello? For once?
It's weird that everything else is chip-oriented except this. Did Cupid ever mention currency outside of chips? Maybe he forgot. Being on stage can be very stressful after all.
I doubt it. He seemed right at home. Yeah, he was definitely chilling. Oh, okay, so the VIP room. I have a feeling this is probably a booth where you can talk in private with people. Or make a phone call to the outside, or both. And so that's why both the doors and the walls are, what do you call it, thick? So that no one can hear inside. Did I need to talk with Scientist Guy? Or was that enough of the interaction points? Okay. So, I don't think I can go to the bar just yet, because I haven't investigated this.
Inferno. Very clever. I don't really get it, but I do like fun.
I guess it's supposed to be a play on Inferno.
I hope they have corn maces. They were my favorite affairs as a kid.
I don't think this is that kind of fair. One of the mass staff mentioned opportunities to gain chips through the show. This might be one of them.
You're saying that this is some kind of carnival-themed gambling pit. Gambling? Oh, is she allowed to go in there?
Who?
Seeing that they're completely okay with the possibility of exploding my skull, I assume that the legality of me walking in a casino is the least of their worries.
Oh god. We got a child!
How old are you again?
Old enough! Oh my god. Okay, wait. I need to finish reading the sentence. Oh my god. Man, all of these characters have... they're... old enough to fuck your mom. I should have just scouted alone. Hey, yo, watch your mouth, Poppy. All of these characters have pretty nasty mouths, I'd say. Oh, man. Okay, so more masked staff. This is actually not... oh, well, I guess it is carnival themed. So we got scales. We got what looks like a devil mask. We got targets and something to do with pigs. So let's check it out. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Aha! Could be that the coins we're supposed to use on the second floor... oh, could be that's the coin we're supposed to use on the second floor phone booth. Nah, this one looks too small. It's still worth a try. Good eye, Vega. I'm still not giving that guy the right voice. Oh well. Seems to be a game booth where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Okay. Can I not? Oh, I was like, can I not go there? Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. Oh. None of these seem like good games to try and attempt. Seems to be a game booth where you can play pig dice for chips. What? What is pig dice? Food stand that seems to sell various street foods. Some of which you haven't tried before. Oh, cool. They seem to be average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing to resembling a normal casino. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. It should be good to move on. Wait, but I didn't chat with any of y'all. Wait a second, was I supposed to come here? To the food court? Dang. By the way, did I get any of their character info yet? Or is it just like... no, it's still just Benny. Info deck. I did get something new, but that has to do with the handcuffs. Okay. Then, can we go to the shop now? That's where I want to go next. Oh. A painting depicting an execution by electric chair. Lovely. A painting depicting an execution by firing squad. A painting depicting an execution by burning. Personally, I think out of... if I was to rank these from worst to... wait. Worst to least worst, it would be... the worst would be burning, second would be electric chair, third would be firing squad. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Shit, is that... do you think he's here to spy on us? I think he's busy haggling with the cashier. Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. Well, he's still the host. That seems like a pretty high status to have down here. Who knows what he's planning to do to us? Do you think the pink balding man will show up in your nightmares tonight? That's not... it's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural and nothing to be ashamed of. Why is this guy so, like, what is it? Patronizingly sweet? I don't know how else to say that. Like, he's being nice, but to a patronizing level. I'm not scared of him. Edwin, help me out here. It's an overreaction. We should be wary because he is the host. He does have more power over us. But, like, this is a bit of an over-exaggeration. You know what? I'm just gonna back him up this once and maybe he will finally stop hating Eddie. Vega's right. Those masked assistants were trailing right behind him. He's someone important for sure. We shouldn't let our guards down. Still, they didn't need to piss their pants over just seeing him. I did not piss my pants.
But if he is important, that means he has answers, right? Our goal is to learn more about the show. Why don't we ask him directly? Do you even hear yourself? A death game host being honest and cooperative is unthinkable. They're all sadistic, bloodthirsty, backstabbing weasels who... No, I can hear you guys from here, right? I'm not associated with them. Edwin, why don't you do the talking? What? Why me? Well, you're the leader, aren't you? Wow, what a quick turnaround. Making me the scapegoat, how could you? Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a thick glass display. What items? Like weapons? We were all given a weapon, right? I have a crowbar. Items that shouldn't be sold to criminals, alright. Cactus, nice. Anything to look at? Now, what are you planning? What did you do to that contestant? Do you guys think he would actually answer anything, considering he's the game host? So maybe a part of him wandering the same spaces as the contestees might be a part of the show as well. I'm not too sure. What are you planning? What did you do to the contestant? I don't think I want to ask what you're planning, but I probably won't get much out of this. Also, I just realized I haven't saved in a hot minute. I should do that. Well, right now I'm getting black cats if the shopkeeper were being so damn greedy. No, not... What's your plan with the show? What's your game here? I have to ask production on that. I just have the call sheet. You know, most people open a conversation with hi or hello, right? Then why host the show? Are you truly here just to follow orders from those controlling everything? Yeah, that's typically what a job is. Most jobs don't include pointing a gun from a demon's throat at people just to watch them squirm. If I wanted to watch people suffer, I could have just watched the show. Sorry to disappoint, but if you're looking to talk with a showrunner, you're talking to the wrong guy. However, if you're looking for an autograph, I've got discounts on him right now. Nah, they all said collectively. Even this guy wasn't nice enough to be like, yeah, I would like your photograph. What did you do to that contestant? You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. But he seemed like a very healthy fellow. I don't think he'd just suddenly faint on his own like that. Oh, no. Something was done to him. It just wasn't me. I saw the marks on his wrist. Electric burn, right? Production controls the punishments then. Protecting the house, probably. Didn't want him to knock his fake teeth out. Excuse me? What do you mean, fake teeth? If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. Put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was going to happen? I don't know. I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty cool theatrics. Information card updated, electrical burn. So are you surely not that important in the grand scheme of all things? Who really is? Very wise, Poppy. I'd argue being the host is a pretty solid position, but if you want to be a weird asshole about it... Mr. King, please make your way to the dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it is. Kipa gives your group one last judging look before heading out of the shop. Wow, didn't have to be rude, you know? The cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips, and a drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. Okay, I don't have much time, meaning... much time to explore. Okay. Oh! My god. So these are the items we can buy, which is good to know. Wheel of Fortune? Heel of Fortune? I
don't know what this means. F-heal of Fortune? Sorry, I read that wrong. First aid kit. I committed a crime to get on vet or fatigue. You know, all I got was this mousy t-shirt. It's interesting that the first aid kit has been sold out. Who bought that? Matches? Matches. Okay, blankets. Sleep mask? Okay, autographed Cupid poster? Who bought on the house? He's like, I'm having a sale right now, brother. This thing is free. Private suite rental. A message to fans. Coming soon, coming soon. Oh, interesting. So someone sold out the first aid kit, and I'm wondering if that was... What was her name? Cecilia? Giving it to the guy that got knocked out? I hope that this doesn't mean like sold out forever and it's just sold out for today. If that's the case, only having one first aid kit per day means that getting my hands on this is probably going to be a pretty good thing to do. Also, this is a weird range of items. I wonder what the F-heal of Fortune means. Matches, blanket, sleep mask, autograph Cupid. These are all very random, but I have a feeling we're gonna need these for something or another. Someone's already bought 20 chip item. It's a first aid kit too. What a relief. I hope it's for the guys who fainted. How reckless can they be to spend on something that costly before interviews are even done? Are they even paying attention during intro? Without a word, Poppy placed some of her chips on the shop window. What are you doing? What does it look like? You can't just mark right up and buy things like that. Why not? I mean, you can, but I just said the chips are like our lives. Shouldn't you think more critically before spending it? It's all I'll ever need. What is she buying? What did you get, Poppy? Ah, it suits you. A sleeping mask? Why would she need that? F-wheel of Fortune, please buy it. I don't have the chips for that right now. I only have a total of 5 chips, so I'm gonna have to work towards it. But I wonder what that means. Like, what does that mean? Good choice, honestly. Don't encourage her. What are you getting then? Glad you asked. He's out here criticizing them and he's like, me too, I'm also getting something. I'm saving up to get something that really matters. The only thing worth noting on the menu is obviously the fan message. What? Not the first aid kit? Or, I don't know, matches? I don't know what we would need matches for, but I'm sure that's important. Also, they should probably be questioning what the first item is. Really? Thought you would prefer the suite. Why on earth would I? Can't seriously believe that room is actually private. It's not? There'll obviously be bugs with secret cameras scattered every inch of that space. I better explain to the audience directly what I'm trying to accomplish and clear my name. I spend all my savings to set foot in an obvious scam. You seem confident they'll listen to you. People watch the show because they're curious about who we are, how the stage works, what the next game will be. And when you're curious, you tend to get attached to those who can directly provide you the answers. Speaking like there's any guarantee they'll actually air. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on. Alright. Okay. Oh, I can run. Good. Whee! Now, time to go to the bar before time runs out. Painting depicting an execution by guillotine. That's also a pretty fairly quick death. I'd rate that probably... The worst one was burning and then execution and then the shoot down. Then the guillotine would be... under the shoot down, probably. Painting depicting execution by lethal injection. That's also pretty quick. Painting depicting execution by hanging. I don't like that one very much. That would be probably after the electric chair. Before the electric chair? Before the electric chair.
Look, they decorated the bar just for you. But it's just a bunch of nooses. Oh.
Oh my god, Poppy's trying to take Vega out.
Oh, look, a nice little nook for privacy. They bothered turning off the neon sign. I'm sure it'd be a killer place to sleep. Too bad every inch of this place is obsessed with insulting my eyes. Interesting. I wonder if her eyes are sensitive then. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Look! Well... Yes, as you can see, there's... Vega does have a pimple right above their hairline. No way. No, I think Vega actually spotted something. Looks like there's a vent on the ceiling. Interesting. It could potentially lead through somewhere off limits. And in a concealed space, no less. I don't think the architects were thinking about the layouts for a space filled with criminals very well, or they did that intentionally and are expecting someone to start like crawling through the vents. I don't know. I don't blame them. Turn around for building a new set. For building a new set every season can't be easy. Can't imagine their laborers are being treated well under those constraints. Maybe we should file a complaint on their behalf about the... Would you two shut up already? Okay. Are we testing the vent out? If there's nobody manning the bar and there are no cameras within the alcove, it should be safe to explore it. There weren't any rooms north of the bar that we had access to, meaning the vent likely leads somewhere off limits. Like a janitor's closet. Exactly! That was meant to be a dig, but it might be even sadder that you got excited by that. It's not what's in the closet that could be exciting, but where that could be to. The staff-only areas connect with one another. We find a closet may lead to a break room. That break room could lead to where the showrunners work, or where the show's analytics are stored. The custodian's closet is the first step to what could become a grand conspiracy. Could it be? Could it really be the first step to going to a grand conspiracy? I don't think so. I never knew you were so passionate about janitorial duties. Still, perhaps we missed something. Maybe another sweep would be advantageous. We have to walk around and dig through every little corner again? I'm ditching. The worker that was following around Cupid on stage mentioned things are still being set up. So your suggestion we should wait until the producers are ready before we begin trespassing? That's very thoughtful of you. No, I'm suggesting if you want to break in, we shouldn't put it off. The workers are busy setting up the arena. They'll be pulled away from the responsibilities. There's a chance things could become more busy once the bar is in working order. Wow, look at you, starting to sound like an actual delinquent. And here I thought the leather jacket was trying to compensate. That's a leather jacket? I didn't know that was a leather jacket. Good point. We'll do a quick sweep to see what's on the other side. Alright, go, go, go. Doesn't seem to be open yet, but likely serves actual drinks. Got a pool table with a spotlight. No way, that's leather. He's wearing a leather jacket, apparently. I didn't know that, but that's interesting. Okay. Plant? Shrub. Decorative plant. More decorative plants. Anything I can interact with. Okay, so what about over here? So, how are we supposed to open the vent? I've carried a lot of bagged soil, but I don't think I'm strong enough to bend metal yet. Are you trying to get strong enough to bend metal? This type of task is exactly why I wanted you in the group. Can't you at least try? I might have something. Why? Got any ideas? Well, I've got a crowbar and... You didn't think to tell us? Where'd you even get something like that? You couldn't have possibly smuggled it in. I was gifted it? I'm assuming it's probably because of the role that, like, Eddie has.
Dropped out of the slot machine in my cell.
So that's the lucky charm they issued you with. I suppose giving their brute character a blunt weapon like that would make for interesting TV. In any case, it's absolutely something we could use to our advantage.
I honestly... Wait, first of all, how do they not realize that he's like carrying a crowbar around? I don't think he just has that like in his pocket, does he? Welcome in. Shut up, Heather. That's fun. That's a funny name. Hello, welcome. I am currently playing... What is this? Why am I forgetting the name of the game? Jackpot Crash Course. Holy crap. I am blanking, guys. And we are investigating with a bunch of criminals around a game show set. Killing game show sets to figure out... to find clues, basically. And they're all quite a cast of characters. I guess it's just hidden in his leather jacket. He must be hiding it in his leather jacket. There's no other... There's no other explanation. Game logic. That reminds me, what did you get? Let's focus on the task at hand. See, this guy is not willing to share what he got, and I think we shouldn't have been so willing to share what we got that early on, but whatever.
Avoiding the question. Now, Vega, that doesn't sound very fair. I'm sharing only when it becomes relevant, and that's final. Now get to it. We don't have time.
Now get to it, we don't have time. Oh my gosh. Right.
That'll do. Alright, puppy, you're up.
What?
You know.
Vega awkwardly gestures towards the vent entrance, looking back and forth between it and Poppy.
You want me to go in there? Yeah. Coleman's the muscle, you're the scout. That's why I approached you guys, remember? Oh, I figured it was because everybody else thought you were annoying and were avoiding you. That too.
Dang.
Fine, give me a boost. Be quick, try not to be too lackadaisical about it. I get caught, I'm telling them you told me to do it.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so this is actually the first chapter of this game. Chapter 2 isn't quite out yet for this game, but as far as I'm aware, I think for chapter 1 there's 3 different endings that you can get. So whatever ending I'm getting is whatever ending I'm getting, and I'm just gonna stick with that. But if you guys are curious to see the other 2 endings once I get to the first ending, or whatever ending I get, I don't actually know if that will be the first ending that I get, but I have the game in the description, and technically it is free, but the creators always appreciate donations being made for the game, basically. Okay. I accidentally clicked off this. Also, I never looked at the keep wanted sign. Or help wanted, not keep wanted. Hello?
Do you think they forgot to take this down?
Or maybe they're still in the process of it.
Oh, are you saying they're for the players?
Staff member mentioned ways to make more chips. Maybe this is what they were offering if gambling isn't your taste.
That's absurd! There's no way they allow other contestants to serve one another alcohol. I don't know, perfect way to poison each other. Don't say that, Vega's already paranoid enough. Too late.
True. I didn't read that sign before.
Problem?
Jesus Christ, you scared me. What is it? Did you get caught?
Nah, nothing that exciting. I found a room, but I just can't get the vent from the other side open.
Oh, you need to borrow my crowbar?
Scoring a free weapon I can sneak you around at unsuspecting passerbys does sound tempting. But there's no way I'd be able to use that. Need someone stronger to come with.
Fine, fine. Let me go in first. You can give me directions from behind.
What a gentleman.
I wonder if the ending is dependent on what group you choose. Oh, you know what? Probably. Because each group is doing a variety of kind of different things. So, this group was the investigation group, though I have a feeling that no matter what group we chose, there would have been some level of investigation. But the other group wanted to steal chips. I don't know if it was from the show directly or if it was from other players as well. I'm not too sure about that. And then there was one group that was concerned about the guy that got shocked. And then one character that wasn't really a part of any group. So, probably... I think that's probably likely. You're gonna take a left here. Thanks. Did you see what was on the other side at all? Oh my god, sorry, I keep clicking off the wrong thing. Not really. It's pretty dark in there. Not like a hospital, though. Hospital? Okay. A hospital? Why, you scared of doctors or something? Huh? Oh, nah, it's just... Why would they have a hospital here? They clearly aren't using it to help the contestants. Contestants? Contestants? I don't know. Ah, you're starting to sound like Vega. You were close to being tolerable with a crowbar stunt, but it's losing steam. I'll try to tone it down. Maybe it's for the staff. Huh? The hospital. Maybe it's in case any of the staff get hurt. You think there's any stuff we can snag from there? Stealing from a medical unit? That's cold of you, bull guy. Even for a criminal. 20 chips for a medkit is steep. And I'm sure if it's bad enough, they'll get their staff to an actual clinic sooner than they would us. That is assuming they have... Oh, that is assuming they have benefits. Wait, that's so real though. That is assuming that the workers actually have benefits. Oh boy. That would be unfortunate. Another left. Ah, thanks. How much do you think they get paid anyway? I'd assume a lot considering what they're being asked to do. Also, I'm surprised that they're actually talking inside the vent system, considering that when you're inside ducts like this, usually, you know, voices travel. So usually, like, their voices could reach other areas where the vents reach. So I'm just kind of like, maybe they shouldn't be chatting so easily. Anyways. On top of being stuck down here with us. That too. Why are you interested in applying? Wouldn't be too bad a gig. Do you think they hire convicts? Maybe the winner can try for it. The winner? Do you not plan on winning? It's here. Oh. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't plan on winning. Maybe she isn't new to the show. Nah, it's fine. They totally won't hear them talking at all. Yes. You were right. It does smell like a hospital. Ladies first. Yeah. Press space repeatedly to pop the vent open. Oh, nice. Minigame. There's blood in that table. Table? Is this... Nice to see they're prepared at least. Definitely not a hospital then. Still bizarre seeing a morgue. Right? I have expected them to just leave our bodies to rot wherever they fell. Well, how are they supposed to build a new building if there's bodies in the building? Information card received. Morgue. Oh, we gotta find out information about the contestants that didn't make it. Okay, we should make this quick. Hey, take a look. Did you find something gross? No, but there's a spreadsheet open. Ew, I prefer you find a brain or something. What, girl? Okay, round 1, preliminary status. Participant 1A passed. Participant 1B deceased. Oh, 2A and 2B are both dead. Interesting. So, I was assuming that since it was labeled 1A, 1B, it's like the same, the contestants that were in the same room. But if there were contestants that both died... Actually, it could just be that they killed each other. They are criminals after all. Okay, 3A, 3B, pass. So we should pay attention to the ones that ended up winning and didn't leave with their partners. So participant 1A So that would be participant 1A, participant 6A, participant 8B. Need to watch out for those guys, because they're more willing to not work with people than others, I'd say. Also, this tile, can I interact with this tile? This tile is interesting. Anything on the wall? Yeah. Okay, well, we have whatever this is. I'm surprised I can't interact with that.
Any medical supplies you were hoping to steal?
No, I'm sure an actual doctor looking through this could find something useful, but it all looks the same to me. I guess the equipment for examining a dead body is as in line with examining an alive one. Who would have guessed? Okay. Hey, over here.
Oh, that's foreboding.
Look, there's one for lackadaisical pest too, and one for paranoid cosmologist. Cosmologist. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it. I don't actually know if I know what a cosmologist is. Scientist who studies the origin, evolution, and structure of the universe? Oh! Not cosmetologist. Okay.
Seems there's one for each of us. That's cute.
They're unlocked too.
How fucked up would it be if we opened it and our own bodies were in there?
Are you saying we're not real? Okay, well, now I have to check.
Seriously?
Okay, yeah, empty.
Did you actually think you'd find something in there?
The thought of it was freaking me out. I wouldn't have been able to leave without knowing, or I'd be thinking about it all day. Bliss.
Hey, wait. What about the ones that got stuff on it?
You mean the clipboards? I don't recognize the roll on it. You think these are the people that died during the preliminary rounds?
Looks like it. Check this out.
Okay, now we're getting information about the disease. Participant 1B diseased. Alias, round 1, roulette, incident report, player elimination, cause of death, gunshot wound. Fatal gunshot wound entering their internal. Okay, so this one lost the roulette. Preliminary roulette. Oh, it's okay. Inline scalp exiting right through posterior scalp. No projectile recovered. Participant 2A deceased. Preliminary roulette. Player disqualification. Tempering of equipment. Oh. So this person tempered with the equipment. Okay. So maybe we shouldn't be that worried about 2A. Also, welcome in, Estrella. Welcome to the stream. We're playing a game called Jackpot Crash Course, which is a death game visual novel where criminals are fighting to get, not fighting, but going through these different trials and games to basically end up being winners so that they can leave prison, basically. And they're all giving kind of roles and characters that they're supposed to play out a little bit. And currently we're with a group that's just kind of exploring different areas, and we ended up in the morgue by traveling through a vent. So now we're reading about the players that didn't make it through round 1. Cause of death, gunshot wound, anatomical summary, gunshot wound 1. These all seem to be done in the same spot. Just kidding! This participant is different. Preliminary round roulette. Player disqualification, tampering of equipment. This guy got shot multiple times before they took him down, apparently. Holy crap. Lateral left knee, exiting anterior left. Left knee? Were they trying to run away? Mushroom bullet recovered from the right upper abdomen. Mushroom? Mushroom bullet? What does that mean? Was he given a warning shot and then died? Oh, this one has but actively on it. Interesting. Preliminary roulette, incident report, player elimination, cause of death, gunshot wound, and this person also has several gunshot wounds. Potential fatal, GSW entering through left lower abdomen. Relatively intact bullet recovered from right lumbar region. Gunshot wound 2, entering through right hypophenar eminence. Oh, these are a lot of medical terms. Lots of gunshots on this character. Cause of death, gunshot wound. Bullet. No projectile recovered. Graze wound 1. Graze wound? So, I wonder if this person was getting shot at not by the people from the game, but from a character that might have a gun. Because this is a lot. Like, this is a lot. They didn't disqualify this character. They didn't report that this character was disqualified. So that means someone just, like, went ham with a weapon. Most likely. Like a bullet that's hit a solid object and gets mushed into that little mushroom shape. Okay, I see. Participant 8A deceased. Consider report scratched out. Player and what does that say? What? What does that say? They're dead though. But are they? Why is that scribbled out? Oh, incident report, player elimination, cause of death, gunshot wound, no projectile recovered. Player elimination. Wait, what is that? Why is that scribbled out? So this was player 8A, 10B. This one was eliminated. Player elimination. Okay. Alright, 10A diseased. Preliminary roulette. Player contravention. Refusal to proceed to the game area and cause of death, excited delirium. Anatomical summary, abrasions. Electrical burn on right flexor. Scarring along right flexor. Great. So someone just... I don't know if they died from the electric shocks or from their own... from damaging themselves, I guess. Autopsy reports. Can we open the trays? Locked. Don't you want to gawk at the bodies or something? No! Because there was that one autopsy report that was scribbled out, so like, looking at the actual bodies could have given us more info on whether or not if they were killed by other players or if they were eliminated by the game show themselves. No, nothing like that. I guess it's just weird knowing they were other contestants. There's a chance we could have met them if things turned out differently. At least they weren't alone. Even if we never met them, they got the decency of dying with somebody else. Though they'd only known each other for a few minutes, I'm sure they still appreciated it. Guess so. Hey, I kinda want to review that again. Now that we have, like, who passed, who didn't pass, and their autopsy reports. Because there was at least 2 there that were probably done by other players, and those are the other players we should look out for the most if we want to survive this death game. But that's probably information I'll have to look at in a second. So what else? Can we walk out of here? I'm assuming that door probably locked, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Do you think we should check out where it leads from here? As much as I love to feel to Vega's every wish and dream, I'd prefer just grabbing what we can from here before ditching. Fair. Maybe later. Suck up. What? What is that? She's so mean. Like, she's incredibly just like... Haha. I'm gonna call you a wuss and a wimp and all the things. That's weird. What is? These files on the contestants include their medical information.
I guess it's nice for them to keep tabs on any health conditions we have.
Yeah, but why keep it in the morgue?
Is there anything worth knowing about in there? I doubt the grand conspiracy Vega was talking about included whether or not anyone here has asthma. Well,
no, that's awful. I mean, they could technically use that to their advantage, knowing if anyone does have a medical condition. Unfortunately, in situations like these, that's what people would do. I'm sure they would.
Actually, let me look at theirs. I want to see if there's anything embarrassing.
Doesn't have anyone's name, just participant 1A and stuff. But through process of elimination. Actually, they took a break with the game show before they were going to interview the characters, so I'm wondering if the position of the doors they came out of is the position of what participants they are. And if so, that would be great to know.
Damn. Oh, damn. Well, is there anything worth making fun of?
Give me a sec.
Participant 1A damaged thyroid. One of them has chronic sciatica, whatever that means. Participant 10A, history of heart conditions.
That's all I can really get from it. It's a lot of medical jargon.
I forgive you. Probably wasn't much I could riff off of anyways.
Suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear voices fast approaching from down the hall. Oh god! Okay, wait, let me save. Let me save! So when was the last time I saved? I don't know. It was lot 6. Okay. Thought he was leaving. He just had a going away party last week, didn't he? Nah, started gambling again on his probation. Shit.
Let's go.
Poor bastard, at least they were open to rehiring him, right? Hired. But yeah, he's damn good security. I can see why they offered again, even with his habits. Maybe even because of those habits.
Eddie? Eddie? Are you listening?
Eddie!
Huh? What are you doing? Come on!
We need to go.
I've been saying that! No time!
Did you hear that? Hear what? I could have sworn I heard the tray door. Ooh, spooky. Maybe they're trying to get out and sneak some revenge on their prison guards. Ugh, don't even bring that up. This place gives me the creeps. Even if we had zombie serial killers roaming the place, I don't think we'd have anything to worry about. It's not like we're the ones who shot him. I've just been on edge ever since management brought up a break-in. A break-in? Who broke? Someone broke in? Are you telling me that there's a participant here, or potentially a participant here that wasn't supposed to be here in the first place? Well, that complicates things. Bug! Has security not fixed that yet? Apparently not. I don't know if they're even sure. Tammy told me there was a missing medkit from the shop. Oh my god, and they stole the medkit? That's messed up. But for all we know, someone might have just misplaced it. That's annoying. We're already rushed enough as is. I don't even want to guess what upper management's planning. Probably figuring out if there's anyone left they can give overtime so that it isn't already crunching. Hey, if we're lucky, maybe the devil will offer some gift cards in exchange for it. Don't count on it. Door clicks shut and you each hear their footsteps trail down the hall. Oh no, time for smooches in the morgue? That is a minor no thanks.
You still alive?
Yeah, I think we're good to leave.
Agreed.
Interesting. Oh wait, or were you talking about the 2 staff members? No way, she's a minor. She is! Because they were talking about how she wasn't old enough to go into a casino. So, do with that info as you will. We still don't have more character information, but we do have all the other details that we picked up. So, cancel. Preliminary autopsies. Morgue. So I want to compare the preliminary status with the preliminary autopsies at some point. But I can do that probably off stream. Because we don't... Event drops down from my... above, return to bar? Yeah, we need to go. She's 19, I think? Oh, really?
Honey, we're home.
Shush, look! Oh. How long have it been there?
Right a few minutes ago after Vic, Lies, and Bones came in and left.
Who are they again?
Me. Trivial Tycoon, Nonsensical Jokester, and Deadly Dreamville. I think they're planning to do something to Sailor's group. Who are they again? You guys really don't have everyone's names and roles memorized yet? Sailor, Rook, and Maneki. They're the what? They're the Daffy Goon, a loyal equestrian, and tongue-tied Enigma.
Oh, was the tongue-tied Enigma the one that we didn't get to talk to?
Interesting.
Do you think the bartender suspects anything?
Why do you ask?
All of us whispering and crowding into the shitty corner of a bar, I'd say we're pretty inconspicuous. Govin's been keeping them busy, but I'm unsure if they were sent here because they were assigned to bartend, or because the camera we missed caught us. Well, if they haven't said anything yet, I'd hope we're in the clear.
We can't be sure. Let's retrieve him before he reveals anything he shouldn't.
Kelvin!
Hello, I was just talking to the bartender about the drinks they have on offer.
Oh, interesting hair. You seem like a character we should know.
Anything good?
Questionable?
Yes, that's very nice. We're actually coming over to get you. It has a flavor I've never experienced in ginger drinks before.
You know where you source the ginger root? No.
Did you seriously order something while I was looking away? Why, I'd say... Oh, what did I say about spending chips?
What about the kale? Do you think it's not mixing well with agave nectar? How should I know? Just take your drink and leave.
Yes, let's.
Is that Nishinoya from Hike? Nah, the hair's too long. The hair's too long. Vega turns Coben away from the bartender into a corner of the bar. Bartender turns to trouble themselves with something else. Oh my god. I assumed it was the agave, but on the second taste, I'm unsure. Are you guys... Are you guys still talking about that drink?
It's weird. I don't think I've ever tasted something like that before.
Weird in a good way or weird in a bad way?
Bad.
Bad. I wish I could do like double voice things.
Would you three shut up about that? The vents! What did you find in the vents?
Did you find the janitor's closet?
If they do have a janitor, they're not doing a very good job. It was dusty as hell in there. What was back there? Just a bunch of dead bodies. Very funny. I suppose it was just a dead end then.
No, it was actually a bunch of dead bodies. It was a morgue.
A morgue?
Yeah. What do we start with first? List of the deceased? Select this card? That's not the relevant right now? Oh, okay. So, okay, preliminary autopsies. And let me click through all of this. Select this card, yes! That's not relevant right now? What do you mean that's not relevant? Oh my god, okay. I didn't realize there was a clue that was actually called the morgue. There were 20 cabinets labeled with each of the contestants' roles. Store our bodies and perform autopsies. Oh, but why? I thought we were catching all of our... Oh, I thought they were catching all of our deaths on camera since they are the ones carrying it out in the first place. Wouldn't an examination of the body be a tad bit redundant? Especially since this show is an alternative way for executions. Foul playing can still run rampant, I'm sure. That, and despite the flashy colors and death traps, this place is still under federal jurisdiction. Oh my god.
I can imagine them being able to kill whenever they want without a proper identification of each death.
We also found several files on each of the contestants that had died in the preliminary rounds.
You did? Oh, so all of the contestants that lost or weren't able to tie? A lot of them died via elimination, but there were some odd ones out. A couple died from messing with equipment. Did it say their name or who they were paired with? Just some numbers and a roll. Trying to remember what the sheet had said. Participant 1B, 6B, and 10B died from a gunshot wound after being eliminated. Participant 10A died from excited delirium. Sounds fake. Participant 2A and 2B died because they were tampering with equipment. Oh, they both! I didn't realize that 2A and 2B both tried to tamper with equipment. As a result, died because of that. I see. And participant 8A died from player elimination, but it had a redacted part, like they had to change the original finding. Interesting. Mostly bullet wounds, which isn't surprising, but what's with contestant 10A and excited delirium? That's right. What did the medical sheet say?
What did it say? Something. Participant 10A was also noted to have heart conditions. Yeah. Likely a heart attack then. Or some sort of nerve damage. I hear it's common association for many bodies that have been electrocuted. Where are you hearing this kind of stuff? Aren't you a gardener? No gardener would be here. No normal gardener would be here playing a criminal gambling death game. That explained the burns on the wrists. Oh, I see. So died from a heart attack because of the electrocution. Their partner dying because of player elimination while they died of player contravention. Even though they had one, they refused to keep playing and were electrocuted as punishment. But the one administering the punishment likely not knowing about any heart conditions. Or not caring. Hold. This is great. It is? Let's just see what this means. A player was unlawfully executed despite meeting the requirements of the game. They had won their round and were punished for not complying. But we're not supposed to die here unless it's via the rules of a game. Punishment and an execution are very different things. I don't know. I mean, it's bad, but even on the autopsy, they reported that it was the player's fault. And they didn't attribute the cause of death to bet and forgive. They attributed it to the player's own health condition. Even though it does make bet and forgive look bad, it certainly isn't a show ending. But hey, we came here with the goal of getting a small chance at having the show be minutely fined. Then it would be a good effort. And even that won't happen unless we get that information out. But I doubt they'd air you proudly revealing something like that. Still, something to keep in mind. It's not necessarily the information itself that's important, but it's what the information reveals. Oh, but it's that the information reveals the behavior and frame of mind for showrunners. Exactly, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about, because I was like, if it's the people that made it out, like, it depends on how they made it out. So, like, some won it by just winning the game, that's cool. But if they won it by killing the other the other player, not through the roulette, then that means we need to be careful of those characters. And then it also reveals any conditions any of the characters might have that are still alive. If slip-ups to that degree are possible, who's to say they don't have other things under control? It seems like they have a lot of things that are not under control from what I can remember. Break-in? Yeah, the break-in. That was crazy. What do you mean someone broke in and stole the first aid kit? That's right. While we were in there, we overheard some of the staff talking about a break-in. A break-in? Who on earth would be trying to break into this place? Not many, I'd assume. But that might explain how they were able to do it. Production was so busy setting up the show to keep us inside, they missed someone slipping through the cracks. But why? Staff said a first aid kit was missing. They were coming here for something like that. Couldn't they have just stolen it from a regular pharmacy? Yeah, like a normal person. Unless they're not a normal person. And they're also a criminal that can't escape this place. No, they're definitely here for a separate reason. Perhaps as a crazed fan or someone with a connection to one of the contestants? Whatever the reason, we should be wary. All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. This was a big revelation and a strong first step. We've made good progress today. I hope you'll do right to not lose this momentum. So, what's our next step after interviews? Well, like I just said, don't lose momentum. And don't trust anyone. Even you? Why are we supposed to trust their suggestion that we don't trust anyone? You know what I mean. With that, Vega gets up and makes her way backstage. Dick, not even a thank you. Maybe they just really love interviews. It's probably best we head out too. I don't want to risk whatever punishment they'll give us for being late. Shoot, but I didn't get to finish my drink. You don't sound very disappointed about it. Maybe Vega left because we didn't let them have a taste. Oh no, how careless of me. I didn't mean to exclude them. I should give them the rest. Because I don't want the rest of this. Coleman Hurley follows after Vega with a drink in hand. Thanks, by the way, for helping me out back there. Sorry I froze on you. It's nothing. Even if you did almost fuck everything up, it was nice not being sent in there alone. Besides, it was pretty funny to see you act like a deer caught in headlights. Just don't clan up like you did in there on stage and you should be alright. Thanks. Oh, you know, she's got a little bit of dirt on Eddie here now because he clammed up. I wonder if he clammed up because of the situation that led him to being imprisoned. Because he said he was just a regular office worker before everything, but he looked ready to, like, unalive someone in that moment. And I'm just kind of like, I wonder what he got caught up in that made that be his first reaction to getting caught instead of hiding. Anyways. Thanks, Poppy. And don't even get me started on how that could influence the games, killing yourself, and how you'll be remembered in one blow. Thank you, Poppy. Despite the cutthroat words, you catch a half-hearted smile as they leave and can't help but feel right. Character card received, Poppy. Lackadaisical pest. Interesting. I love all the art for this. This is very good art. Oh. Why is everything blue? Blue da ba dee ba da 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 ba dee da. Sorry. Okay, let me say it real quick. What the hell is wrong with you? Looks like Alliance and Sailor are getting in a fight. No, telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's a theater slang for good luck. Everyone knows that, dummy. Never mind. Even after stealing from me, you're still giving me good luck? That's when someone needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if you just didn't screw me over in the first place? Haha! You're a real laugh, you know that, Dodo. Albatross, actually, same thing. Oh, so they did go around stealing from other players. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to keep an eye out for that group the most. I'm glad I didn't join them, but I'm also kind of afraid of the fact that we didn't join them. Because being within their circle might have been a better choice than being outside of it. But we'll see how things lead from then on. I don't recall spotting you at all since you dismissed yourself from backstage. Me neither. Up to something bullish, I presume. You know that the roles are exaggerated, right? I have my doubts. I guess you couldn't be worse than those vile, good-for-nothing miscreants. Who? Tribal tycoon, deadly dreamboat, nonsensical jokester. Even just saying the roles makes my blood boil. Yeesh, sound really heated. The hell they do.
Question is, what didn't they? Their lot ransacked my pockets for all I'm worth. Stole from and intimidated a young man who'd only wanted to help his friend. You insist on saying you're not the role you were assigned? Then I advise you to stay away from the likes of them. Seems like something bad went down between the groups while we were investigating. Thank God we were investigating. I think I made the right choice. Out of all the groups, I think I made the right choice. Holy crap. Because we didn't get our money stolen, so that's good. Oh, Sandbag, you're awake! Hey, you. You're the scumbag that pushed Sailor around? What? You think you're tough for threatening a kid? That it? What? No, I didn't push him around. I haven't talked to him at all during the break. Oh, are you sure? You said one of them was a scary guy wearing all black. I think I'm sure, yeah. Oh. Never mind then. Have a good day. Man, this guy is gonna die first. I don't know why, I feel like he's gonna die first. Or I guess, good luck with the interviews? I mean, after the preliminary rounds. You too. Stupid, stupid, stupid. He's muttering to himself even as you walk away. Actually, we might have to be careful with him. He seems bent on, like, making sure that the weaker seeming characters don't get picked on. But from what he said in the beginning, before he got shocked, it sounded like his participant, like the participant he was with didn't make it with him. So it's making me wonder in which of the rooms that he was in for that to happen. Is that live audience I'm seeing? They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on the actual stage first after the preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for a live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to the underdog stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. I have a feeling this guy Vic here might be the one that's been on the show before. But he also proved how effective the security measures are with cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. How come you sound so sure? You a huge fan or something? Ugh, nothing like that. Just someone well advised on how production like this works. Quite straightforward if you think about it. It's difficult to imagine trapping citizens underground in the same cage as more than 10 convicted criminals without some kind of confirmation that they won't fight. You're describing this place like a zoo. Fitting, don't you think? He's probably a really smart guy, so we're gonna need to watch out for him. What's this? Wait until your roll is called? Okay. I guess we're not let back in. No contestants permitted to leave until they've finished their interviews. Okay. Her expression looks bored and completely unimpressed with the setup. But you notice one of her fingers anxiously picking at the skin behind her ear. Nervous for interviews? Huh. I'm being serious. You think they'll shock anyone again? He won't get punished. They only shocked him because he was acting out of character with his role. I don't know how lackadaisical I can be with a live audience viewing me. If it makes you feel better, you've been a real pest. Ah, really? You mean it? A total nuisance. Yeah. Handle an annoying Cupid in the shop, no problem. Just do that again. You'll love it. That does sound a lot more approachable. So she's worried about not acting in character. Interesting. Did Vega like the drink? I believe so. They looked nervous about going on stage and kept fiddling with their glasses. But after tasting it, they yelled, "What the hell is in that?" and got so excited they dropped the glass? Well, I'm sure you took their mind off the interviews. But how are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. What? They're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, yeah. Well, here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine my... Ammo? 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 I'm not sure. Is that... Mom? Close. It means Granny. Ah. I I just imagine a loved one is in the crowd, there to cheer you on and watch you do a good job.
I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. I'm guessing he doesn't have a good relationship with his family.
I suspect Koban may be trying to poison.
Nah, he just didn't want you to feel left out.
You trust his act.
Haven't been given a reason not to yet. You think it's an act?
Just feels like he's trying too hard to get on everyone's good side. Most likely to catch us off guard. Not to mention how his role of being creative can mean just about anything.
Literally, that's what I was thinking. When I read that, I was like, I'm scared. Plus, he's already let us on with a few clues about his character being that he cares about making sure he finds rooms where sound can't be heard outside of those rooms. Meaning, he was doing some messed up things that he didn't want anyone else hearing. What was the other clue he gave us about his character? Alright, he has a lot of knowledge on medicinal plants which could be used in just about anything, especially if he knows about how to create poisons, so...
I don't know what to expect from him, and that makes him dangerous.
You should just talk about that during interviews.
Maybe I will.
Have I talked to this character? Oh. Afraid? Tongue-tied enigma. No. Should I be? Of what exactly? They point towards the gate with their fan. Oh, so they don't talk. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I love this character the most so far. They've literally done nothing. But I love their design, and the whole concept of not talking using other methods of communication is fun. That's fun. Anyways. Oh, are you asking if I get stage fright? Oh. I don't think so. No. They hold up a fan with a drawing of a clam on it. How many fans do you have? No, I didn't clam out before. Forget that. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Kiki's dressing room. He's so cute. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just very fun. Also, I want to know how many fans. How many fans? I also do like Poppy a lot. She's a really fun character. And I am worried about the gardener character. I feel like there's more than meets that. Like, his naive act is really putting me off. I'm like, oh god, this guy. Like, no, none of these characters are anyone we should underestimate, no matter how good their act is. They're all in here for a reason, and if they're being put up in a game show like this to up the entertainment factor, they've probably done some pretty messed up things. Also, another little quick theory I want to talk about before I forget about it. So our character Eddie is called like the Bullwhacker, right? Or something like that. So I have a feeling that once we get the backstory of why he's in here, whatever scheme he got involved in, obviously the people ratted the investigation out or whatever. And I have a feeling, because you know how like in scary situations there's like flight or fight response? He probably went into fight mode and into such a state of fight mode that, well, he probably kept going until there was nothing left, is what I'm guessing. So that's probably why he's probably called the Bullwhacker. Is my guess, but we'll have to figure that out later.
Mr. Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference?
Celia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once, the hem of her dress floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. Hair, outfit, makeup. Her character's sprite didn't actually change, did it? So if this is the dressing room outfit, like what you did with the dress, suits you better?
Why, thank you.
I kept everything about me exactly the same as the last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. Dang it.
Oh, you cracked me up, Mr. Gates. You weren't causing any trouble, were you?
What makes you ask that?
You did completely disappear after you left with Miss Cosmologist and the others.
Ah, it was nothing like that, but I appreciate the concern. How did things go for you?
Swimmingly. For me, at least, but it seems the flock that was helping Mr. Sandbag had a few strikes during the flight.
Why? Did something go wrong?
Some tension between the contestants is all. I'd say it's nothing to ruin their mood. There will be more chips to earn later in the day after all.
I hear that. I'm guessing he's involved somehow?
You're quite the detective. All that investigating must have helped, yes?
How does she know I was investigating if she said that I went missing? She said I went missing and didn't see me, but how does she know I was investigating? For all she knows, I could have just been wandering about aimlessly. Or taking a nap in a corner, I don't know.
I wouldn't trust him much if I were you. I know his type.
I heard that. You're going out on stage looking like that? Like what? Is something wrong? Why does everyone keep commenting on this guy's appearance? What is it that they're seeing that we're not seeing? Is it whatever's hiding under his hair? Like, what is going on? Oh, never mind. I forgot that's just what you look like. They're so vain! Or been in the bathroom. Yeah, that too. Like, I think they only had 15 minutes to go about doing whatever they wanted to do. So it's like, I don't know. 15 minutes isn't a lot of time. For much to, well, no, actually, it's a decent amount of time, but not that much time. Ugh. I wish we could look at ourselves in the mirror, because why is it that everyone's so rude about how Eddie looks like? What's your problem? Also, we haven't seen our... Well, I guess the dude that came with us... What was his name? Benny? Is being interviewed right now, so... Is there anyone I haven't talked to? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I just need to look at the TV. Let me check, let me check. I think this is just gonna create an interaction with that character again. You can see the interview on stage playing live from here. It looks like Benny's out there with Cupid. So, I've got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job? And how much are you paying to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already bawling from how much tacky pink dye you smeared on your scalp. Whereas being eye candy, our job. Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what makes them cheer, then booing me's wait, if this is what makes them cheer, then them booing me's a compliment. There we go. Continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. Oh god, Benny. The crowd, if there ever is a moment where the crowd needs to help you out, they are not going to be in your favor. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Oh, Brutal Bull. That confirms my theory even more. Let's get this over with. Or maybe his crime isn't that bad. I don't know. Are you ready for the interview? Nope. Let me save. And take a sip of water. Ready as I'll ever be. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtains separating the doorway from the main stage open, filling the corridor with a blinding light. Soon followed by a guard dragging Benny off the stage and muffled distant booing. Oh, Benny. Hey. Warmed up the crowd for ya! So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard, harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't? So you can haul ass out of there when they start throwing bricks. Duh. I'll do my best. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in a punishment. I got it. I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. It sounds like a cheer. Vaguely. If I'm not mistaken, that sounds like a cheer. Oh, Jackpot Crash Course to be continued in part 2! Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Development, story, and graphics by Rachel Draws This and Ekrix. Music and design by... Oh my god. Wow, so many people. Wow! Wait, that was a super freaking small team that made all of that? That's crazy! And then a lot of plugins. Oh my gosh, this was really well done. I am intrigued. I am curious. I want to know how's this all gonna play out. I don't know if after chapter 2 there's gonna be more chapters. I need to look at the project page again, but this feels like a story that's doesn't end in 2 chapters. Very interesting for an intro. Yeah, this first chapter was very good. We got, I'd say a pretty good understanding of what each of the characters are like so far. As they're presenting themselves with these like quote-unquote roles that they've been given. So I'm just kind of like wondering what the other events or things that they will be taking part in will be. Who is the person that broke in and what is their goal? If they went for the first aid kit, first of all, why didn't the person at the shop report who that person was? Because I'm assuming the person behind the glass isn't just like some robot that's selling things. I'm sure that someone must have had to hand the item over. Unless the person who broke in also broke in to this shop before anyone was there. I don't know. But for them to go directly for the first aid kit makes me think that they're probably hurt. And I'm actually wondering if one of the supposed participants that didn't survive isn't actually dead. Which is unfortunate because we couldn't check the morgue for that, but if we ever get to a point where we can check the morgue for the people that are like supposedly in there and we find one that's missing, that would be interesting. And then so far I think I made the right choice in what group I participated in, because the group with Cecilia, all the members of the group got hit and stolen. Like their chips got stolen except for hers, from what I could tell. I don't know if the sandbag character had his chips stolen or not. I'm assuming probably yes. I'm not too sure about that. And then the gardener guy, forgot his name, Coden? I'm very suspicious of him. And Poppy seems like her goals are a little different from everyone else's so far. Well, and then I actually don't know if the tongue twister guy, not tongue twister, what was his name? The guy that was using the fans to speak. I don't know if he got hit, like if his coins got stolen too. I don't know about that either. But very interesting cast of characters, very interesting premise. I love like killing games like this because it's just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna be put up to? Who's gonna survive in the end? Obviously, us playing the main character, well, you would think you would survive until the end, but I don't know. I died in round 1, so I don't know about that. But to see through the full story, probably reaching the end, is in the playing cards for us. Do you think Eddie is the previous winner and everyone was cheering because they knew him? Ooh, that would be an interesting plot twist for sure. But it seems like he's pretty new to this and doesn't know much about the show, so I wouldn't think so based off his reactions to things that we've been seeing so far. But if he's also playing the role of a character, that would be really interesting to see. But that's like a game theory. Just a game theory. Forced amnesia? Oh, that could also explain kind of like what his reactions to certain things were too as well. I don't know. There's a lot of things to see. But if you guys are curious to see what it would be like to play as any of the other groups in this first chapter of the game, I have the game linked in the description. So please check this game out. It's very fun. I had a lot of fun, and I think there's probably a lot that I haven't seen yet. So, but for now, we're gonna stop things here. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by today's stream. This was very, very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this too. I will definitely be playing Chapter 2 whenever it comes out. We will do a little bit of a recap, depending on how long it is between the two chapters coming out, on what happened, and then we'll continue with our playthrough. Mostly because it felt like the whole "one of you has joined us again" comment was directed towards you and Benny. Oh, interesting. I really think it's that one guy with the suit that was talking in front of the TV that created the group that he was like, "Do you want to join?" We were like, no, because he seemed pretty familiar with the game, or at least had some sort of contact that was familiar with the game, so. That would be an interesting plot twist, though. I'll be thinking about that. I will be thinking about that. But for now, we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by, and just so you guys know, a reminder that I have a poll up for what story we should read on Friday. The poll is currently tied, so if any of you guys haven't voted yet, please do vote, and hopefully that will break the tie so we can decide which story to read. Also, I'm doing a double stream on Friday. So first I will be streaming No, I Am Not Human at 6:30 p.m. EDT. And then I will be doing, after I'm done playing No, I'm Not Human, I'll be doing the reading stream. It will be like a late night horror reading stream, so I hope you guys are excited for that. I think I'll be using the same setup I had for the Victorian castle. Thing for the reading, so I think that'll be fun. Thanks for the stream. Ooh, that one's really hecking good. Yeah, so I'm excited. It's gonna be scary for me, but I'm excited. But until then, thank you so much for visiting this Court of the Forest, and I'll see you all on Friday. Goodbye!